Do you want to understand daily English more easily? In this video, you will practice natural English conversations. You will listen to Nick and Rose talk about everyday life. The conversations are slow, clear, friendly, and practical. Listen carefully, follow the story, and enjoy the lesson. Let's begin with a morning conversation. Scene 1. Morning greeting and routine. Nick and Rose meet in the morning and talk about their routine.
Good morning, Rose. You look fresh today. Did you sleep well last night?
Good morning, Nick. Yes, I slept quite well. I went to bed earlier than usual, and I think that helped a lot. I usually stay up too late, but last night I turned off my phone and went straight to sleep.
That sounds like a smart idea. I always tell myself I will sleep early, but then I check one message, watch one short video, and suddenly it is almost midnight.
I know exactly what you mean. Phones make time disappear. I sometimes pick up my phone for one small thing, and then I find myself reading news, checking messages, and watching videos I did not even plan to watch.
Yes, that happens to me all the time. Last night, I wanted to sleep at 10:30, but I started watching a cooking video. Then another video came up, and I thought, okay, just one more.
Let me guess. One more became 5 more.
Exactly. Then I looked at the time, and it was nearly midnight. I was not even watching anything important. I was just tired and scrolling.
That is why I try to put my phone away before bed. I leave it on the table, not beside my pillow. If it is beside me, I will always touch it again.
That is a good habit. Maybe I should try that tonight. I think my morning would be much better if I slept earlier.
It really helps. When I sleep well, I feel calmer in the morning. I do not feel rushed, and I can start the day with a better mood.
I like that. A calm morning sounds wonderful. My mornings are usually a little messy, to be honest.
Really? What is your morning usually like?
Well, first my alarm rings, and I press the stop button too quickly. Then I close my eyes for 5 more minutes, but 5 minutes becomes 20 minutes. After that, I jump out of bed and rush to the bathroom.
That sounds stressful. Do you use only one alarm?
No, I use 3 alarms. But the problem is not the alarm. The problem is me. I always think I can sleep for just a little longer.
I understand that feeling. The bed always feels more comfortable in the morning, especially when the weather is cold.
Exactly. This morning was cold, so I really did not want to get up. I stayed under the blanket and tried to make a deal with myself.
What kind of deal?
I told myself, if I get up now, I can make a nice coffee. But then another part of me said, no, sleep is better than coffee.
That is a difficult choice for you. You love coffee, but you also love sleeping.
Yes, and today, sleep almost won. But then I remembered I had an early meeting, so I had to get up.
Did you have enough time for breakfast?
Not really. I only had a piece of toast and a quick coffee. I wanted to make eggs, but I did not have enough time.
That is still better than nothing. But if you have a busy day, you should try to eat a little more in the morning.
You are right. When I do not eat enough, I feel hungry before lunch, and then I cannot focus well.
I am the same. I need something simple but filling. Usually, I have toast, fruit, and a cup of tea. Sometimes I make eggs if I have more time.
That sounds much healthier than my breakfast. I think I need to plan my mornings better.
You could prepare something the night before. Even something simple helps, like putting fruit in a bowl or preparing your lunchbox.
That is a good idea. I always think breakfast takes a long time, but maybe I just need to be more organized.
Exactly. You do not need a big breakfast every day. You just need something that gives you energy.
What time did you wake up this morning?
I woke up at 6. It was early, but I felt okay because I slept well. I opened the window, drank some water, and took a few minutes to wake up slowly.
That sounds peaceful. My morning was more like a race.
A race against the clock?
Yes, exactly. I looked at the clock and suddenly, everything felt urgent. Brush my teeth, make coffee, find my keys, check my bag, and run out the door.
Did you forget anything?
Almost. I nearly forgot my work notebook, but I saw it on the table just before leaving.
Lucky you saw it. Forgetting something in the morning can change your whole mood.
Yes, especially when I am already running late. But I made it here on time, so I will call that a small win.
That is a good way to think about it. Sometimes a small win in the morning can help you feel better for the rest of the day.
I agree. What about you? Do you have a busy day today?
A little busy, but not too bad. I need to answer some emails first. Then I have a meeting at 10. After that, I need to finish a small report before lunch.
That sounds like a full morning. Are you ready for the meeting?
I think so. I checked my notes last night, so I feel prepared. I still want to read them again before the meeting, just to feel more confident.
That makes sense. I always feel better when I check my notes one more time.
Me too. It helps me remember what I want to say. Also, I do not like walking into a meeting and feeling unsure.
Same here. I have a meeting at 9, and I hope it will be quick. Sometimes meetings start with one topic, and then people talk about 5 other things.
That happens a lot. A short meeting can become a long meeting very quickly.
Exactly. I like meetings when everyone knows the goal. Then we can talk clearly, decide what to do, and finish on time.
That is the best kind of meeting. Clear, useful, and not too long.
I wish every meeting was like that.
Me too. But at least we can start the day with a good attitude.
True. I will try to stay positive today. I cannot control everything, but I can control how I react.
That is a very good point. And if the day gets stressful, you can take a short break, drink some water, and breathe.
Good advice. I might need that later.
We all need that sometimes. A busy day feels easier when we slow down for a minute.
You are right. I think I should start doing that more often instead of rushing all day.
Rushing makes everything feel harder. Even a normal task can feel stressful when we are in a hurry.
That is true. This morning, even finding my keys felt like a big problem.
Were they in your bag?
No, they were on the kitchen counter, right beside my coffee cup. I looked everywhere, except the most obvious place.
That always happens. The thing you need is usually right in front of you.
Yes, and then I feel silly when I finally find it.
Do not worry. Everyone has mornings like that.
Thanks, Rose. That makes me feel better.
No problem. Anyway, you are here now, and the day has started.
Yes, and I have coffee, so things are already improving.
See? That is your first good moment of the day.
You are right. Good coffee, good company, and I arrived on time. Not bad at all.
Not bad at all. Now, let's enjoy the morning before everything gets busy.
Nick and Rose have started their day with a friendly conversation. Next, they will talk about breakfast at home. Scene 2. Breakfast at home. Nick and Rose are now making breakfast at home.
Nick, before you sit down, can you help me get the plates from the cupboard?
Of course. Where are they? I always forget which cupboard you use for plates.
They are in the cupboard above the sink on the left side. The small plates are at the front, and the larger plates are behind them.
Got them. Do you want the small plates today, or should I take the bigger ones?
Small plates are fine. We are only having a simple breakfast, not a big weekend breakfast.
That sounds good to me. After this morning, I think simple is exactly what I need.
I agree. Some mornings are not made for complicated food. Toast, eggs, fruit, and coffee are enough.
That already sounds better than my usual breakfast. Most days, I eat toast while standing in the kitchen.
Standing in the kitchen? Nick, that sounds like you are always in a hurry.
I know. I usually tell myself I will sit down, but then I look at the time and change my mind.
You should try to sit down, even for 5 minutes. Breakfast feels better when you are not rushing.
That is true. When I rush, I do not even enjoy the food. I just eat quickly and run out the door.
Exactly. Food is not only for energy, it is also a small moment to slow down.
I like that idea. Breakfast as a small, quiet moment. That sounds much nicer than breakfast as a race.
It really is. Now, would you like tea or coffee with your breakfast?
Coffee, please. You know me too well. But maybe I should also drink some water first.
Good idea. I will pour you a glass of water. You can have your coffee after that.
Thank you. That makes me feel like I am making healthy choices already.
1 glass of water is a good start. Small habits can make the morning better.
What are you making with the eggs? They smell really good already.
I am just making scrambled eggs. Nothing special, but I added a little butter and pepper.
Scrambled eggs are perfect. I like them soft, but not too runny.
Same here. I do not like them too dry either. I think they taste better when they are soft and warm.
Do you want me to make the toast while you finish the eggs?
Yes, please. There is bread on the counter. You can put 2 slices in the toaster first.
Sure. Do you want butter on your toast, or do you prefer jam?
Just a little butter, please. I might add jam later if I want something sweet.
Good choice. I usually put too much butter on my toast, then I regret it later.
At least you know yourself. I do the same with jam. I say just a little, but then I add more.
That is why breakfast at home is dangerous. Nobody is watching, so we add too much of everything.
True. But it is still better than buying breakfast outside every day.
Yes, buying breakfast every day gets expensive. A coffee and a sandwich can cost a lot now.
Exactly. I like going to a cafe sometimes, but not every morning. Home breakfast is cheaper and usually healthier.
I agree. Also, it feels more relaxed when you do not have to wait in line.
That is true. In the morning, the cafe near my work is always full. Everyone wants coffee at the same time.
I know that place. The line is long, but the coffee is good.
Very good. That is the problem. If the coffee was bad, I could easily avoid it.
That is fair. Good coffee can make people very patient.
Yes, especially before work. People will wait 10 minutes for coffee, but not 2 minutes for anything else.
That is very true. Oh, the toast is ready. Do you want me to put it on the plates?
Yes, please. Put 1 slice on each plate for now. The eggs are almost done.
They look great. Do you cook eggs like this every morning?
Not every morning. On busy days, I just eat fruit or cereal. But when I have time, I like making something warm.
Warm breakfast always feels more comforting. It makes the morning feel softer somehow.
I know what you mean. A warm breakfast makes me feel like the day is starting slowly, not suddenly.
That is a nice way to say it. My day usually starts suddenly with an alarm and panic.
Maybe tomorrow you can wake up 10 minutes earlier and make breakfast slowly.
10 minutes earlier sounds possible. 30 minutes earlier sounds impossible.
Start with 10. You do not need to change your whole life in one morning.
That is good advice. Small changes are easier to keep.
Exactly. If a habit feels too hard, we usually stop after a few days.
That is what happens when I try to exercise every morning. I start strong, then stop by Wednesday.
Maybe morning exercise is not your best time. Some people do better in the evening.
Maybe. In the morning, my body is awake, but my brain is still loading.
That is funny, but I understand. My brain also needs time before difficult tasks.
That is why coffee is important. It tells my brain the day has officially started.
And breakfast tells your body the same thing. So today, you get both coffee and food.
Lucky me. This breakfast already feels like a better start.
Here you go. Scrambled eggs, toast, and some fruit on the side.
Thank you, Rose. This looks really nice. It feels like a proper breakfast.
You are welcome. Be careful, the eggs are still hot.
I will. Do you want me to bring the coffee to the table?
Yes, please. My cup is the blue one, and yours is the black one.
I remember that. You always use the blue cup because it makes the morning feel calm.
Exactly. Small things matter. A nice cup, warm food, and a quiet table can change my mood.
I used to think that did not matter, but now I understand. When the morning feels nice, the day feels easier.
Yes. Even if the day becomes busy, at least you had one peaceful moment before it started.
That is a good point. I should protect my breakfast time like an important meeting.
Maybe not every day, but most days. You deserve a few quiet minutes before work.
You are right. I spend so much time answering messages for other people. I should give myself 10 minutes too.
Exactly. Breakfast can be your time to breathe before the day begins.
This sounds very healthy and wise. Are you sure this is not a morning advice show?
Maybe it is. Welcome to Rose's Breakfast Advice, where we fix your life with toast.
I would watch that show, especially if there is coffee in every episode.
Coffee can be the main sponsor.
Perfect. Today's episode is called Please Stop Eating Breakfast While Standing.
That is a very important episode. Many people need to hear that message.
I am the first student. I promise to sit down for breakfast at least 3 times this week.
That is a good goal. 3 times is realistic and easy to remember.
I will start today. Look, I am sitting, eating slowly, and drinking water first.
Very impressive. I can already see progress.
Thank you. I feel proud of myself, and I have only eaten 1 bite.
Good. Confidence is important.
These eggs are really good. Simple, but very tasty.
Thank you. I think simple food can be the best food when it is made well.
I agree. Sometimes people make breakfast too complicated. I just want something warm, easy, and tasty.
Same. On weekdays, simple is better. On weekends, we can make pancakes or a big breakfast.
Pancakes sound amazing. Now I am already thinking about the weekend.
It is only morning, and you are planning weekend breakfast already.
Food gives me motivation. If I know pancakes are coming, I can work harder.
That is a fair reason. Maybe we can make pancakes on Saturday if we both have time.
I would love that. I can bring fruit, and you can make the pancakes.
Why do I feel like I am doing the harder job?
Because you are better at pancakes than me. I can help by making coffee and not burning anything.
That is a useful skill. Not burning anything is important in the kitchen.
Exactly. I know my strengths.
All right. Saturday pancakes can be our small plan.
Great. See, breakfast is not only food. It also helps people make happy plans.
That is true. A good conversation often starts at the table.
I like mornings like this. No rushing, no stress, just food and a normal conversation.
Me too. It feels simple, but it is actually very nice.
Sometimes, simple things are what we need most.
I agree. Now finish your toast before it gets cold.
Yes, good idea. Cold toast is never as nice as warm toast.
And after breakfast, we should check the weather before going out.
Good point. I forgot to check this morning because I was busy looking for my keys.
Then let's finish breakfast first, and we can check the weather after that.
Nick and Rose enjoy a simple breakfast at home. Next, they will talk about the weather before leaving. Scene 3. Talking about the weather. Nick and Rose check the weather before they leave home.
Nick, before we go, can you check the weather on your phone?
Sure. Give me a second. I hope it is not raining because I did not bring my umbrella.
That is exactly why we should check now. The sky looks a little gray outside.
You are right. It says it will be cloudy this morning, with light rain around midday.
Light rain is not too bad, but I still think we should take an umbrella.
I agree. Light rain always sounds harmless, but then you walk outside and get wet anyway.
Exactly. And if we have to walk from the bus stop, even light rain can be annoying.
True. The weather app also says it will be windy this afternoon.
Windy and rainy together is the worst. An umbrella becomes difficult to hold.
Yes. And then the umbrella turns inside out, and everyone on the street looks at you.
That happened to me last year. I was trying to look calm, but my umbrella was fighting me.
That sounds very dramatic. Who won, you or the umbrella?
The umbrella won. I gave up and walked quickly to the nearest shop.
That was probably the best choice. Sometimes you cannot fight the weather.
True. What is the temperature today?
It says 12 degrees this morning, but it will go up to 18 later.
12 degrees is quite cool. I should wear my jacket.
Definitely. It feels colder when the wind is strong.
Yes, especially in the morning. The air feels sharper before the sun comes out.
I like that phrase. The air feels sharper. It sounds simple, but very true.
Thank you. I say that because cold wind always wakes me up quickly.
Maybe I should go outside for 10 seconds every morning? That might wake me up faster than coffee.
Maybe. But I do not think you will enjoy it.
You are probably right. I prefer warm coffee to cold wind.
Same here. Do you need a jacket too?
I think so. I was going to leave without one, but now I should take it.
Good idea. You always say you are fine, then later you say you are freezing.
That is true. I try to be brave, but the cold always wins.
There is no need to be brave with the weather. Just wear a jacket.
That sounds like very practical advice. I will take my jacket and stop pretending.
Good. Do you know where your jacket is?
I think it is on the chair near the door. Unless I moved it yesterday and forgot.
You should check now. We do not want another key situation.
Fair point. Let me look. Yes, here it is. One jacket, ready to go.
Great. I will take my umbrella from the hallway.
Do we have another umbrella? I think mine is still at work.
Yes, there is a small black umbrella in the basket near the door.
Perfect. I will take that one. It looks small, but better than nothing.
Small umbrellas are useful, but they are not great in strong wind.
I know. If the wind gets too strong, I will just walk faster.
Walking faster in the rain does not always help, but it makes us feel like we are doing something.
Exactly. It gives us hope.
Do you usually check the weather before leaving home?
Honestly, not always. I usually look outside and guess.
That can work sometimes, but the weather can change quickly.
Yes, especially in places where the morning looks sunny, then the afternoon becomes rainy.
That happens a lot. I always check the weather before choosing my shoes.
That makes sense. Wet shoes can ruin the whole day.
Exactly. If I wear the wrong shoes on a rainy day, I regret it every time I step in a puddle.
I hate that feeling. Your socks get wet, and then you feel uncomfortable for hours.
Yes, and there's nothing you can really do until you get home.
That is why I should probably not wear these shoes today.
Are they comfortable, but not good for rain?
Yes, they are great when it is dry, but they are terrible when the ground is wet.
Then change them if you have time. We still have a few minutes.
Good idea. I will wear my darker shoes instead. They are better for rainy weather.
That sounds more sensible. I am glad we checked the weather now.
Me too. Without this conversation, I would leave with no jacket, no umbrella, and the wrong shoes.
That would be a very Nick kind of morning.
Sadly, yes. But today I am improving because I have good weather advice.
I am happy to help. Weather advice is part of daily friendship.
I like that. Friends help friends avoid wet socks.
Exactly. That should be on a poster.
I would buy that poster. It is useful and honest.
So, let's check everything. Jacket,
Jacket, yes.
umbrella,
Umbrella, yes.
better shoes,
Better shoes, yes.
and keys.
Phone, yes. Keys, yes. I checked them twice this time.
Excellent. You are becoming very organized today.
Do not say that too loudly. I do not want the universe to test me.
Fair enough. We will stay quiet and leave carefully.
Is it raining now or only later?
Let me look outside. It is not raining now, but the ground looks a little wet.
Maybe it rained earlier while we were having breakfast.
Maybe. The air smells fresh, like after rain.
I like that smell. It makes the morning feel clean.
Me too. I just do not like walking in the rain when I am in a hurry.
Same. Rain is nice when you are inside with tea. It is less nice when you are late for work.
Very true. Rain through a window feels peaceful. Rain at a bus stop feels personal.
That is so true. At a bus stop, rain feels like it knows you are waiting.
And the bus always seems slower when the weather is bad.
Yes, you wait 5 minutes, but it feels like 15.
That is why I like leaving a little earlier on rainy days.
That is smart. Should we leave 5 minutes earlier today?
Yes, I think that would be better. If the roads are wet, traffic may be slower.
Good point. Rain makes everyone drive more carefully, or at least I hope they do.
Yes. And people walk slower too because they are trying not to slip.
Then we should not rush. Rushing in the rain is a bad idea.
Exactly. It is better to leave early and walk safely.
I agree. Let me just put my cup in the sink first.
I will do the same. Then we can turn off the lights and go.
Do you want to take a scarf as well? It might be chilly.
Maybe I should. I always feel colder when the wind picks up.
I will grab mine too. Look at us, making responsible weather choices.
I am proud of us. We are finally listening to the weather app.
The weather app must feel respected today.
Yes, after many days of being ignored by you.
That is fair. I have ignored it too many times.
And how many times did you regret it?
Many times. Too many times. Especially the day I wore a light shirt during a storm.
I remember that. You came in looking completely shocked.
I was shocked. The morning was sunny, and then the sky changed so quickly.
That is why I always say, check the forecast, not just the window.
That is a good rule. The window tells you now. The forecast tells you later.
Exactly. And later is important when you will be outside.
I will remember that. Window for now, forecast for later.
Good. That is your weather lesson for today.
Thank you, Teacher Rose. I feel ready for the outside world.
You are welcome. Now let's go before the rain starts.
Good idea. I have my jacket, umbrella, phone, keys, and better shoes.
Perfect. I have my jacket, umbrella, scarf, and bag.
Then, we are ready. Let's leave while the weather is still calm.
Yes, let's go. And if it rains later, at least we are prepared.
Nick and Rose are ready to leave home. Next, they will talk about going to work. Scene 4. Going to work. Nick and Rose leave home and talk about getting to work.
The air feels colder than I expected. I am glad I brought my jacket.
Me too. The wind is stronger outside than it looked from the window.
That is always the trick with weather. It looks calm until you actually step outside.
Exactly. At least we checked before leaving. Otherwise, you would be cold already.
True. I would probably say, I am fine, while clearly not being fine.
Yes. And then 5 minutes later, you would ask if we could walk faster.
You know me too well. I complain quietly first, then I complain properly later.
At least you are honest about it. Come on, the bus stop is just down the street.
Do we have enough time? I do not want to run this morning.
We have enough time if we walk at a normal pace. The bus comes in about 10 minutes.
That sounds okay. I like having a little extra time before the bus arrives.
Same here. I hate arriving at the bus stop just as the bus is leaving.
That is one of the worst feelings. You are close enough to see it, but too late to catch it.
Yes. And then you have to stand there pretending you are not upset.
Exactly. You check your phone like everything is fine, but inside you are annoyed.
That happened to me last week. I missed the bus by about 10 seconds.
10 seconds is painful. Did you have to wait long for the next one?
About 15 minutes. It was not terrible, but I had an early meeting.
That makes it worse. Waiting feels longer when you are worried about being late.
Yes. I kept checking the time, even though checking did not make the bus arrive faster.
I do that too. I look at the app, then the road, then the app again.
And the app always says 3 minutes, but somehow 3 minutes becomes 8 minutes.
That is so true. Public transport time is different from normal time.
It really is. Do you usually take the bus to work?
Most days, yes. Driving is quicker sometimes, but parking near my office is expensive.
That makes sense. I take the bus because I do not like driving in morning traffic.
Morning traffic can be stressful. Everyone is trying to get somewhere at the same time.
Yes, and some drivers are very impatient. They change lanes quickly and make me nervous.
I know what you mean. The bus is slower, but at least I can relax a little.
Exactly. I can listen to music, read messages, or just look out the window.
I usually listen to podcasts. It makes the trip feel shorter and more useful.
That is a good idea. What kind of podcasts do you listen to?
Mostly simple news, comedy, or people talking about everyday life. Nothing too serious in the morning.
I understand. In the morning, my brain does not want heavy information.
Same here. If someone talks about serious problems before 8, I am not ready.
That is why I usually listen to calm music. It helps me start the day slowly.
Calm music sounds nice. Maybe I should try that instead of checking work emails.
You check work emails on the bus?
Sometimes, yes. I know it is not a great habit, but I like knowing what is waiting for me.
I understand that. But it can also make your workday start too early.
That is true. Sometimes I read one email, then I start thinking about work before I even arrive.
Exactly. Your travel time can be a small break before the busy part begins.
That is a healthier way to see it. Maybe I should protect my bus time too.
You protected breakfast time this morning. Now, you can protect bus time as well.
One healthy habit at a time, Rose. Do not give me too many goals before lunch.
Fair enough. Today, just sit on the bus and do not open your work email.
That sounds possible. I can listen to music or look out the window like a peaceful person.
Very peaceful. Maybe you will even enjoy the ride.
Maybe. But if the bus is crowded, my peaceful plan may disappear quickly.
True. Crowded buses are not peaceful at all.
Especially when someone is standing too close and everyone is pretending it is normal.
Yes, or when someone plays loud music without headphones.
That should be illegal on all buses everywhere.
I agree. Headphones were invented for a reason.
Exactly. Nobody needs to hear your video at 7:30 in the morning.
Hopefully the bus is quiet today. I would like a calm ride.
Me too. Oh, I can see the bus stop now, and there are only a few people waiting.
That is a good sign. It may not be too crowded.
Great. I might even get a seat today.
That would be lucky. I usually stand during morning rush hour.
If there is one seat, you can take it.
That is kind of you. But you had a stressful morning. Maybe you need it more.
That is true, but I can stand. I am trying to become a better morning person.
Giving up a bus seat is a strong start.
Thank you. I will add it to my list of personal improvements.
Breakfast sitting down, checking the weather, and being kind on the bus.
That is already a big day for me.
It is still early, so be careful. There is more day ahead.
Good point. I should save some energy for work.
Speaking of work, what time do you start today?
I start at 9, but I like to arrive around 8:45. It gives me time to settle in.
That is smart. I start at 9 too, but I need to prepare before my meeting.
Right, your meeting is at 10. Do you need to print anything?
No, I have everything on my laptop. I just need to read my notes again.
That is easier. Printing always causes problems when you are in a hurry.
Yes, the printer knows when people are stressed. That is when it stops working.
Printers can sense fear. I am sure of it.
They really can. Last month, I tried to print one page, and it took 20 minutes.
One page? That is impressive in a terrible way.
First, it had no paper. Then it had paper, but no ink. Then it decided to restart.
That sounds like a whole adventure.
It was. Since then, I try not to print unless I really need to.
Wise choice. Digital notes are safer as long as your laptop battery is charged.
It is charged. I checked before leaving because I have learned from past mistakes.
That sounds responsible. I should check mine too. Wait, my battery is at 80%.
That should be enough for the morning.
Yes, unless I spend the whole bus ride watching videos.
You are not doing that today, remember? Calm bus time, no work email, no random videos.
Right. I forgot my new peaceful lifestyle for a moment.
It is okay. Peaceful lifestyles need practice.
The bus is coming now. Perfect timing.
Great. Let's stand near the front so we can get on easily.
Good idea. Do you have your travel card ready?
Yes, it is in my hand. Do you have yours?
Let me check. Yes, it is in my wallet.
Good. It is always awkward when people search for their card at the door.
I have been that person before. Everyone waits while I panic quietly.
We have all been that person at least once.
True. All right, let's get on.
There are 2 seats near the window.
That is lucky. You take the window seat if you want.
Thank you. I like looking outside during the ride.
I will sit here. This is actually very comfortable.
See? Today is already going better than expected.
You are right. I got breakfast, remembered my keys, brought a jacket, and found a seat.
That is a very successful morning for you.
I should write this day down. It may not happen again.
Do not be so dramatic. You can have another organized morning tomorrow.
Maybe. But let's not put too much pressure on tomorrow yet.
Fair enough. Just enjoy today's small success.
I will. I am going to put my phone away and look out the window.
Good choice. I might listen to some music for a few minutes.
Sounds good. We can talk again when we get closer to work.
Yes, let's enjoy the quiet ride for now.
Nick and Rose take the bus to work. Next, they will talk about their workday. Scene 5. Talking about work. Nick and Rose arrive near work and talk about their day.
We are almost there now. That bus ride was much calmer than I expected.
Yes, it was nice. No loud music, no crowded seats, and no sudden stops.
That feels like a gift on a weekday morning. I even managed to look out the window instead of checking emails.
I noticed that. You looked very peaceful, like someone in a quiet travel video.
Thank you. I was trying very hard to be a calm and responsible person.
You did well. Did it help you feel less stressed before work?
Actually, yes. I thought I needed to check my emails early, but I feel better because I did not. Work will still be there when I arrive.
Exactly. Work does not disappear just because we wait 20 minutes before opening our emails.
Sadly, that is true. I was hoping my inbox might disappear by magic.
If that ever happens, please tell me. I would like that magic too.
I will share it with you immediately. No one should keep email magic to themselves.
That is very generous. So, what is your first task this morning?
First, I need to join a team meeting at 9. After that, I have to check a few customer questions and update a document. It is not too difficult, but I need to stay focused.
That sounds manageable, but still busy. Are the customer questions urgent?
Some of them might be. I need to read them carefully first. Sometimes a question looks simple, but when you open it, there is a bigger problem behind it.
That happens a lot at work. A small task can become a much longer task when you understand the details.
Exactly. Someone says, "Can you quickly check this?" Then 2 hours later, you are still checking it.
The word quickly can be dangerous at work.
Very dangerous. When someone says it will only take 5 minutes, I know it will probably take 30.
Or sometimes 1 hour, if the computer decides not to help.
Yes, the computer always chooses the worst time to be difficult.
What do you usually do when your workday becomes too busy?
I try to write everything down. If I keep all the tasks in my head, I feel stressed and confused. But when I write them down, I can see what is urgent and what can wait.
That is a good habit. I also like making a small list in the morning. It helps me choose the first thing to do instead of jumping between many things.
Jumping between tasks is tiring. You feel busy all day, but at the end, you are not sure what you finished.
Yes, I know that feeling. Some days I answer messages, open documents, join meetings, and then suddenly it is lunchtime.
And then someone asks, "How was your morning?" And you do not even know how to answer.
Exactly. You just say, busy, because that is the only word that feels true.
Busy is the safest answer at work.
It is. But I try not to say it too often because everyone is busy in some way.
That is true. Sometimes when people ask how I am, I automatically say, busy, but okay.
That is a very common work answer. I say that too, especially when I do not want to explain everything.
Yes, it means I have many things to do, but I am still alive.
That is a very honest translation.
What about you? What does your morning look like, after your meeting?
After my meeting, I need to finish a short report. It is not hard, but I need to write clearly. Then I need to send it before lunch, so my manager can read it in the afternoon.
That sounds like the kind of task that needs quiet time.
Yes, exactly. I need about 1 hour without interruptions. If people keep asking questions, I lose my thinking and have to start again.
I understand that completely. Writing is hard when people keep talking to you.
It really is. Even a small interruption can break your focus.
Do you tell people when you need quiet time?
Sometimes. I usually say, I need to finish this report first, but I can help you after that. It sounds polite, and people usually understand.
That is a good sentence. It is polite, but still clear.
Yes, because I do not want to sound rude. But I also need to protect my time.
That is important. If you say yes to everything immediately, your own work gets pushed back.
Exactly. Being helpful is good, but we also need boundaries.
Boundaries are hard at work, especially when everyone seems to need something at the same time.
True. But we can still be kind and clear. We do not need to say yes to every request right away.
I like that. Kind and clear. That sounds like a good work rule.
It helps me a lot. For example, if someone asks for help while I am busy, I can say, I can help you at 2 o'clock. Then they know I am not ignoring them.
That is useful. I might use that today if people start sending too many messages.
You should. It is better than answering every message immediately and losing your focus.
Sometimes I feel guilty if I do not answer quickly.
I understand. But not every message needs an instant reply. Some things can wait a little.
That is true. I think I treat every message like an emergency, even when it is not.
Many people do that. Work messages can feel urgent because they appear suddenly.
Yes. And the notification sound makes everything feel more important than it is.
That is why I turn off some notifications when I need to focus.
That sounds brave. I always worry I will miss something important.
I only do it for short periods, maybe 30 minutes or 1 hour. Then I check again.
That seems reasonable. I could try that when I need to write documents.
It helps. You can tell your team, I will focus for 1 hour, then I will check messages. That way, people know what to expect.
That is smart. Communication makes boundaries easier.
Exactly. People usually respect your time more when they understand what you are doing.
I wish I had learned this earlier. I spent years thinking being good at work meant always being available.
Many people think that. But being always available can make you tired and less productive.
That is very true. Some days, I answer messages all day and then need to do my real work after hours.
That is not healthy. Your workday should not become longer just because you helped everyone else first.
I agree. Maybe today I will make a clear list and choose focus times.
That sounds like a good plan. Start small. Maybe one focus time in the morning and one in the afternoon.
Good idea. I will not try to become a productivity expert before lunch.
Please do not. You already changed your breakfast and bus habits today.
True. Too much self-improvement might be dangerous.
Exactly. We need balance.
Speaking of balance, do you take a proper lunch break at work?
I try to. Some days are too busy, but I really prefer leaving my desk for lunch.
That is good. I often eat at my desk, and I know it is not great.
Eating at your desk can feel convenient, but it does not feel like a real break.
Yes. I keep looking at the screen while eating, and then lunch is gone before I enjoy it.
Maybe today you can take a real lunch break too.
You are slowly redesigning my whole day, Rose.
I am just making friendly suggestions. You are free to ignore them.
I will not ignore them. They are actually good suggestions.
Then start with one thing. Maybe leave your desk for lunch, even for 15 minutes.
That sounds possible. I can go outside if the rain stops.
Yes, fresh air can help. Even a short walk can make the afternoon feel easier.
I like short walks. They help me think, especially when I am stuck on a problem.
Same here. Sometimes I find the answer after I stop staring at the screen.
That happens to me too. The answer appears when I am making tea or walking to the kitchen.
The brain needs space. It cannot work well when we push it nonstop.
That is very true. Maybe work should include official thinking walks.
I would support that idea. A 10-minute thinking walk sounds very professional.
I can imagine writing it on my calendar. Important thinking walk.
That would make me smile if I saw it.
Maybe I should do it. People put many strange meetings on calendars anyway.
That is true. At least your thinking walk would be useful.
Do you like your work at the moment?
Most days, yes. I like helping people and solving problems. Of course, some days are tiring, and not every task is exciting. But overall, I feel grateful for my job.
That is a healthy way to think about it. No job is perfect, but it helps when the work has meaning.
Yes. I think meaning matters. Even small tasks feel better when I understand why they are important.
I agree. I feel more motivated when I can see how my work helps someone.
Exactly. If I only look at tasks, work can feel boring. But if I think about people, it feels more human.
That is a nice way to say it. Work feels more human when we remember the people behind it.
Yes. A report is not just a report. It helps someone make a decision. A message is not just a message. It helps someone move forward.
I like that. Maybe I should remember it when I answer customer questions today.
Definitely. Behind every question, there is probably someone trying to finish their own work.
That makes me feel more patient already.
Good. Patience is very useful at work.
It is, especially when the same question comes again and again.
That can be hard. But maybe if many people ask the same question, the instructions are not clear enough.
That is a good point. Repeated questions can show us what needs to be improved.
Exactly. They are not only annoying, they are also useful information.
You are turning my complaints into lessons today.
Warren, my best.
It is working. I feel strangely positive about my inbox now.
That is excellent progress.
Do you have any difficult tasks today?
Maybe the report. I know what I want to say, but I need to make it short and clear. Sometimes writing less is harder than writing more.
That is very true. Short and clear writing takes time.
Yes. I do not want to write too much because people are busy. But I also need to include enough detail.
That balance is difficult. Too short can be confusing, but too long can be tiring.
Exactly. I want someone to read it and think, this is clear. I know what to do next.
That is a good goal for any work message.
Yes. Clear communication saves time for everyone.
I need to remember that too. Sometimes I write long emails because I want to explain everything.
Long emails are okay when the topic needs detail. But if the main point is simple, simple is better.
That makes sense. Maybe I should put the main point at the top, then add details below.
That is a great method. People can understand the message quickly, then read more if they need it.
I will use that today. Main point first, details after.
See? You are already becoming more organized.
Please stop saying that. I'm afraid something will go wrong just to balance the universe.
All right. I will say you are becoming slightly more prepared.
That feels safer. I can accept slightly more prepared.
Good. We are nearly at your office now.
Yes, I get off at the next stop. What about you?
I get off one stop after you. My office is closer to the library.
Right, I remember now. Do you want to grab coffee later if we both have time?
Maybe after lunch. I need to finish my report first, but a coffee break in the afternoon sounds nice.
That works for me. I will message you around 2 if my day is not too crazy.
Sounds good. If I am busy, I will reply when I can.
Perfect. No pressure. Just a simple coffee plan.
Exactly. Simple plans are easier on busy workdays.
This is my stop. Thanks for the good conversation, Rose.
You are welcome, Nick. I hope your meeting is short and useful.
Thank you. I hope your report goes smoothly and finishes before lunch.
Thanks. Have a good morning, and remember your focus time.
I will. And remember your peaceful report time.
I will. See you later, Nick.
See you later, Rose.
Nick and Rose begin their workday with clear plans. Next, they will order coffee during a short break. Scene 6. Ordering coffee. Nick and Rose meet again during a short coffee break.
Hi, Rose. Over here. I found a small table near the window.
Hi, Nick. Perfect timing. I just finished sending my report, and I really need a coffee now.
That sounds like a good reason for a break. Did the report go smoothly in the end?
Mostly, yes. I had to rewrite one section because it sounded too long, but I finished it before lunch, so I am happy.
Well done. Finishing something before lunch always feels like a small victory.
It really does. How was your meeting this morning?
Surprisingly useful. It started on time, finished early, and nobody added 10 extra topics at the end.
That sounds almost unbelievable. Are you sure it was a real meeting?
I know. I was shocked too. I left the room feeling confused, but in a good way.
That is wonderful. Maybe today really is your organized day.
Please do not say that too loudly. I am still trying not to challenge the universe.
All right, I will whisper it quietly in my mind.
Thank you. Now, what would you like to drink?
I think I will have a small cappuccino. I want coffee, but not too much.
Good choice. I might get a latte today. Usually, I order a flat white, but I feel like something softer.
A latte sounds nice. Do you want anything to eat with it?
Maybe a muffin, but I am not sure. I had a proper breakfast, so I am not very hungry.
That is progress. Yesterday, you would probably have ordered coffee and a sandwich.
True. Today I am trying to make better choices, but the chocolate muffins are looking at me.
They're not looking at you, Nick. You are looking at them.
That is also true, but they look very friendly from here.
If you really want one, you can have one. A muffin is not a life problem.
Thank you for your balanced advice. I like that you are healthy, but not too strict.
Life is too short to be afraid of every muffin.
Beautiful words, Rose. That should be another poster.
We are making many posters today. Breakfast advice, weather advice, and now muffin advice.
This coffee shop is giving us ideas. Should we order now before the line gets longer?
Yes, let's go. There are only 2 people ahead of us.
Great. Do you know what you want exactly?
Yes, a small cappuccino with regular milk, please. No sugar.
Simple and clear. I respect that.
What about you? Have you decided about the muffin?
I think I will get a latte and share a muffin if you want some.
That sounds nice. I can have a small piece, but I do not want a whole muffin.
Perfect. Sharing makes the decision feel responsible.
Or it makes the muffin disappear faster.
Both things can be true.
Hi there. What can I get for you today?
Hi. Could I please have a small cappuccino with regular milk?
Of course. Would you like any sugar with that?
No, thank you. Just the cappuccino is fine.
No problem. Anything else for you today?
Yes, could I get a medium latte, please?
Sure. Would you like regular milk, oat milk, or almond milk?
Regular milk is fine, thank you.
Great. Anything to eat with your drinks?
Yes, could we also have one chocolate muffin, please?
Absolutely. Would you like it warmed up?
Yes, please. Warmed up sounds perfect.
That was a very quick decision once you reached the counter.
I know. The muffin and I had already reached an agreement.
All right. That will be $12.80, please.
I can pay for this one. You made breakfast, so coffee is on me.
That is kind of you. Thank you, Nick. I will get the next one.
Deal. Here is my card.
Thank you. Please tap when you are ready.
There you go.
Perfect. Your drinks will be ready at the end of the counter.
Thank you very much.
Thanks. Let's wait over there near the pickup area.
Good idea. This place is getting busier now.
Yes. The afternoon coffee crowd is arriving. Everyone looks like they need help from caffeine.
That is because it is after lunch. People start feeling sleepy around this time.
I definitely do. Around 2 o'clock, my brain starts asking for a break.
Mine too. That is why I like having coffee, but I try not to drink it too late.
Same here. If I drink coffee after 4, I might still be awake at midnight.
Exactly. Then tomorrow morning becomes harder, and the whole cycle starts again.
That sounds too familiar. Coffee helps today, but too much coffee steals tomorrow.
That is a very dramatic way to describe caffeine. But it is true.
I should write that down before I forget it.
Maybe you should stop making posters and start writing a book.
The title can be Nick's Small Thoughts About Coffee and Life.
I would read one chapter, especially if it came with a free cappuccino.
That is fair. Books are better with coffee.
Small cappuccino and medium latte with a warm chocolate muffin.
That is us. Thank you.
Thanks a lot. Careful, the muffin looks hot.
Let's take everything back to the table by the window.
Good idea. I like this table. You can see the street, but it is still quiet.
Yes, and the rain has not started yet. The sky still looks gray, though.
Good thing we brought umbrellas. I am finally prepared for something.
You are doing very well today. I will say it softly, so the universe does not hear.
Thank you. I appreciate your careful support.
How is your latte?
It is good. Smooth, warm, and not too strong. This was the right choice.
My cappuccino is nice too. It has just enough foam.
I never know how people judge foam, but I trust your opinion.
Foam matters. Too little foam feels sad, and too much foam feels like drinking air.
That is a clear explanation. I understand cappuccino science now.
Very good. You are learning many useful things today.
I came here for coffee, but I am leaving with wisdom.
That is the best kind of coffee break.
Do you often come to this cafe?
Maybe 2 or 3 times a week. I like the coffee, and the staff are friendly.
Friendly staff make a big difference. Even a simple smile can improve your day.
Yes, especially when you are tired. A kind voice can make the place feel welcoming.
I agree. Sometimes good service makes me want to come back more than the coffee itself.
That is true. People remember how a place makes them feel.
Exactly. If a cafe feels comfortable, I do not mind paying a little more.
Same. But I still check the prices because small daily costs can add up quickly.
Yes, Coffee maths can be painful. One coffee seems small, but 5 coffees a week becomes a real number.
That is why I make coffee at home most days. Then cafe coffee feels like a treat, not a habit.
That is a smart way to think about it. A treat feels nicer when it is not every day.
Exactly. And when I come here, I actually enjoy it more.
I should try that. My bank account would probably thank me.
Your future self would thank you too.
My future self is always asking me to make better choices.
Mine too. But present self often wants coffee and cake.
Present self is very persuasive.
Yes, especially when there is a warm muffin on the table.
Speaking of that, should we cut it in half?
Yes, please. But give yourself the bigger half because you paid.
That is kind, but I think the muffin should be divided fairly.
Fairly means you can take the side with more chocolate.
You are too generous. I will accept, because refusing might be rude.
Very thoughtful of you.
This muffin is really good. Warm was definitely the right decision.
I agree. It tastes softer when it is warm.
Coffee and a warm muffin can fix many small problems.
Not all problems, but definitely a tired afternoon.
That is enough for today. I do not need it to fix my whole life.
Good. That would be too much pressure for one muffin.
True, we should let the muffin do what it can.
How much time do you have before you need to go back?
About 15 minutes. I have another task at 3, but I can take a proper break now.
That is good. I have about 10 minutes before I should return.
Then let's enjoy the break and not talk too much about work.
Agreed. We can talk about something lighter.
All right. What is one good thing that happened today?
That is a nice question. I finished my report early, and I had a calm bus ride. What about you?
I had breakfast while sitting down. I remembered my keys, and my meeting finished early. That is 3 good things, actually.
See? Your day is going well.
It is. I should notice that more often. I usually focus on what goes wrong.
Many people do that. But noticing small good things can change your mood.
That is true. A good coffee break, a warm muffin, and a friendly conversation are small things, but they help.
Exactly. Daily life is mostly small moments. We should enjoy the good ones when they come.
That sounds simple, but important. I think I needed this break.
Me too. I feel more relaxed now.
Good. We should do this again sometime, maybe without turning it into a life lesson.
I cannot promise that. Normal conversations often become life lessons with us.
That is true. At least they are friendly life lessons.
Yes, and they come with coffee.
The best kind. Oh, I should start heading back in a few minutes.
Same here. Let's finish our drinks slowly, then go back.
Sounds good. Thank you for joining me for coffee.
Thank you for inviting me, and thank you for the cappuccino.
You are welcome. You can get the next one, but no rush.
I will. Maybe next time I will also pay for the muffin.
That is a very kind offer. I will remember it carefully.
Of course you will.
All right, last sip. I feel ready to face the rest of the afternoon.
Me too. Let's go back before the break becomes too long.
Good idea. A short break is helpful. A very long break becomes a problem.
Exactly. Let's take our cups to the counter and head back.
Done. After you, Rose.
Thank you, Nick. Let's get back to work.
Nick and Rose enjoy a short coffee break. Next, they will go grocery shopping after work. Scene 7. Grocery shopping. Nick and Rose go grocery shopping after work.
I am glad we stopped at the supermarket before going home. If I go home first, I never want to come out again.
Same here. Once I sit down at home, the day is finished. Even buying milk feels like a huge task.
Exactly. That is why I like doing small errands on the way home. It feels easier when I am already outside.
That makes sense. What do we need to buy today?
I made a short list on my phone. We need milk, bread, eggs, rice, some vegetables, fruit, and maybe something easy for dinner.
That sounds like a normal grocery list. Do we need coffee as well?
I checked this morning. We still have enough coffee for a few days.
That is a relief. Running out of coffee would be a serious household emergency.
For you, yes. For me, it would be inconvenient, but not an emergency.
That is because you are stronger than me in the morning.
Or maybe because I drink tea sometimes.
Tea is nice, but coffee feels more like a morning alarm in a cup.
That is a very Nick sentence. Come on, let's start with the fruit section.
Good idea. The fruit is near the entrance, so we can pretend we are making very healthy choices.
We are making healthy choices. We just need to continue making them after the fruit section.
That is the hard part. The snack aisle always tries to change my plans.
We can visit the snack aisle later, but only after we get the important things.
Fair enough. Responsible shopping first, emotional shopping later.
That is actually a good description of grocery shopping after work.
It really is. When I am tired, I buy things I do not need because they look comforting.
I understand that. Shopping when hungry or tired is dangerous.
Very dangerous. Last week, I went in for bread and came out with ice cream, chips, biscuits, and no bread.
No bread at all?
No bread. I remembered it when I got home and opened the bag.
That is impressive in the worst way.
I know. That is why I need a list and adult supervision.
I can provide the list. Adult supervision depends on how close we get to the chocolate section.
That is fair. What fruit should we get?
Bananas are good for breakfast, and apples are easy to take to work. Maybe we can also get some oranges.
Bananas, apples, and oranges. That sounds practical. Do you want grapes too?
Maybe, but let's check the price first. Grapes can be expensive sometimes.
You are right. These grapes look nice, but the price is not very friendly.
Let's skip them today. Apples are cheaper, and they last longer.
Good point. How many apples should we get?
Maybe 6. That should be enough for a few days.
6 apples. I can do that. Do you want red apples or green apples?
I prefer red apples because they are sweeter. What about you?
I like both, but green apples feel more like a serious health decision.
Then let's get red apples. Healthy food can still taste nice.
Agreed. I will choose the good ones. I always feel very focused when picking apples.
That is because you are trying to avoid the soft ones.
Exactly. Nobody wants to bite into a sad apple.
A sad apple?
Yes, an apple that looks fine outside but disappoints you immediately.
I understand the feeling, but I have never heard it called that before.
Grocery shopping brings out my creative language.
Clearly. Put the apples in the bag, and then we can get bananas.
These bananas look good. Do you want yellow ones or slightly green ones?
Slightly green ones, please. They will last longer.
Smart choice. If we buy fully yellow bananas today, they might be too soft tomorrow.
Exactly. We need fruit for the week, not only for tonight.
I am learning. Grocery shopping is more strategic than I thought.
It is. You have to think about today, tomorrow, and the rest of the week.
That explains why I often fail. I only think about what I want right now.
Most people do that when they are hungry.
Speaking of hungry, we should not spend too long here.
Good point. Let's move to the vegetables.
What vegetables do we need?
I want carrots, broccoli, onions, and maybe some salad leaves.
That sounds healthy. Are we cooking something specific?
I was thinking we could make stir-fried rice tomorrow. We can use eggs, vegetables, and leftover rice.
That sounds easy and useful. I like meals that use leftovers instead of wasting food.
Me too. Food is expensive, so I try not to throw things away.
Same. I always feel bad when vegetables go soft in the fridge.
That happens when we buy too much without a plan.
Yes, I buy vegetables with good intentions, then forget they exist.
That is why meal planning helps. Even a simple plan for 3 days can make shopping easier.
I should try that. I do not need a perfect plan, just a small idea.
Exactly. For example, tonight we can have something quick. Tomorrow we can make stir-fried rice. The next day we can have pasta or soup.
That already sounds better than standing in front of the fridge and hoping dinner appears.
Dinner almost never appears by itself.
Sadly, no. I have checked many times.
Let's get 2 onions. We do not need a whole bag.
Good idea. A whole bag of onions always looks cheap, but then some of them go bad.
Exactly. Cheaper is not cheaper if we throw half of it away.
That is a very useful shopping rule.
It helps me avoid buying too much. I ask myself, will we really eat this?
I should ask that before buying snacks, too.
You can ask it, but the answer may still be yes.
Very true. Snacks are easy to eat. Broccoli needs more commitment.
Broccoli is not that difficult. You just do not look excited about it.
I respect broccoli. I just do not dream about it after work.
Fair enough, but it is good with garlic and a little soy sauce.
That actually sounds nice. Maybe broccoli just needs better marketing.
Many vegetables need better marketing.
We should start a vegetable advertising company.
Let's finish shopping first before starting a new business.
Good plan. Do we need potatoes?
Not today. We still have some at home.
What about tomatoes?
Yes. Let's get a few tomatoes for sandwiches and salad.
These ones look fresh. Should we get 4?
4 is enough. We can use 2 tomorrow and keep 2 for later.
Done. What is next on the list?
Milk and eggs. They should be in the dairy section.
Great. The dairy section is dangerous because it is near the desserts.
Stay strong, Nick. We are only buying milk and eggs first.
I will try, but the cheesecake section always looks very welcoming.
We can look, but looking is not buying.
That is a difficult life lesson.
It is, but you are doing well so far.
Thank you. What kind of milk do you want?
Regular milk is fine. Let's get the 2-liter bottle.
Do you want full cream or light milk?
Light milk, please. It is the one with the blue label.
Got it. 1 bottle of light milk. Do we need yogurt too?
Maybe plain yogurt. It is good with fruit in the morning.
That sounds nice. We can use the bananas and apples with it.
Exactly. That gives us an easy breakfast option.
Look at us, planning breakfast like organized people.
We are slowly becoming the people we wanted to be this morning.
That sounds beautiful. Also, slightly surprising.
Life is full of surprises.
What about eggs? Should we get 12?
Yes, 12 eggs should be enough. We can use them for breakfast and stir-fried rice.
I will check if any are broken. My mother always told me to open the carton first.
That is good advice. Broken eggs are not fun to discover at home.
These look fine. No broken eggs.
Great. Now we need bread and rice.
Bread is this way. Do you want white bread, wholemeal bread, or something fancy?
Wholemeal bread, please. It is better for everyday breakfast.
I like wholemeal bread too, but sometimes I want soft white bread for toast.
We can get wholemeal today. Maybe white bread next time if you really want it.
That sounds fair. This loaf looks fresh.
Check the date, please. I always check the date before buying bread.
Good idea. This one is good until Friday. Is that okay?
Yes, that should be fine. We will finish it before then.
Into the basket it goes. Now rice?
Yes, we need a small bag, not a big one.
But the big bag is cheaper per kilo.
That is true, but we do not have much space at home. Also, carrying a big bag on the bus is not fun.
Very good point. My arms do not want a rice workout today.
Then get the small bag. Convenience matters too.
Done. Small bag of rice. Practical and friendly to my arms.
Good. Now let's think about dinner tonight.
Yes, the important question. What do you feel like eating?
Something easy. I do not want to cook anything complicated after work.
Same. We could make pasta, or we could buy something simple to heat up.
Pasta sounds good. We already have some pasta at home, right?
I think so, but maybe not enough sauce.
Then let's get a jar of tomato sauce and maybe some mushrooms.
Good idea. We can add onions and mushrooms, and maybe some cheese on top.
That sounds perfect. Simple, warm, and not too heavy.
I like it. Dinner has been decided with very little stress.
That is my favorite kind of dinner decision.
Mine too. The worst question after work is, what should we eat when nobody has an answer?
Yes, and then everyone says, I do not mind, but actually everyone does mind.
Exactly. I do not mind usually means, please choose something I secretly want.
That is very true. Food decisions can be strangely difficult.
Especially when you are hungry. Every option sounds good and wrong at the same time.
That is why having pasta as a backup meal is helpful.
Pasta is reliable. It does not ask too much from us.
We should put that on another poster.
Pasta is reliable. I like it.
Let's get the tomato sauce before we forget.
Here are the sauces. Do you want plain tomato, basil, or spicy?
Plain tomato with basil sounds nice. Spicy might be too much tonight.
Agreed. I want comfort food, not a challenge.
Then basil sauce is perfect. Do we need cheese?
Yes, definitely. Pasta without cheese feels unfinished.
I agree. Let's get a small pack of grated cheese.
Here it is. Do we need anything else for dinner?
Maybe mushrooms. They are over there near the vegetables, but we can go back.
That is okay. Supermarkets are basically walking practice.
True. We have already walked through half the shop.
Good exercise. And we still get dinner at the end.
That sounds like a fair deal.
Should we get garlic as well?
Yes, good idea. Garlic makes simple food taste much better.
I agree. Garlic is small but powerful.
Another poster?
Definitely. Today's shopping trip is full of wisdom.
We may need a notebook for all these lines.
Or we can just come grocery shopping again.
That is more useful.
Now, can we visit the snack aisle?
We have the important things, so yes. But let's choose 1 or 2 snacks, not 10.
I accept those terms. 1 or 2 snacks sounds reasonable.
What kind of snack do you want?
Maybe popcorn. It feels lighter than chips, and it is nice for watching something later.
Popcorn is a good choice. We can get 1 bag.
Great. What about chocolate?
I knew that question was coming.
I tried to wait politely.
We can get 1 small chocolate bar to share.
That is fair and responsible.
Remember, small chocolate bar, not a family size block.
Understood. Though families come in many sizes.
Nice try. Small chocolate bar.
Fine. I respect the snack policy.
Thank you. This one looks good, and it is not too big.
Perfect. Snacks are done. I feel proud of us.
Me too. We bought healthy food, dinner food, and only a small amount of snack food.
That sounds balanced. Should we check the list before paying?
Yes. Milk, bread, eggs, rice, vegetables, fruit, tomato sauce, cheese, mushrooms, garlic, popcorn, and chocolate.
That sounds complete. Did we forget anything important?
I do not think so. Wait, we need dishwashing liquid.
Good catch. I would not have remembered that at all.
It is in the cleaning aisle. Let's get it now before we go to the checkout.
Lead the way. I am just the basket carrier at this point.
You are doing an excellent job carrying the basket.
Thank you. I take my role seriously.
Here it is. Do you want lemon scent or original?
Lemon scent sounds nicer. It makes washing dishes feel slightly less boring.
Lemon scent it is. Now we can pay.
Great. Should we use the self-checkout or the normal checkout?
The self-checkout line looks shorter, but we have quite a few things.
True. Self-checkout is fine until the machine starts saying unexpected item every 10 seconds.
That sentence always makes people feel guilty, even when they did nothing wrong.
Exactly. The machine sounds disappointed in you.
Let's use the normal checkout today. It may be easier.
Good idea. There is only one person ahead of us.
Hi there. How are you today?
Hi, thank you. We are good. How are you?
I am good, thanks. Did you find everything you needed?
Yes, we did, thank you. We almost forgot dishwashing liquid, but we remembered just in time.
That is lucky. It is always annoying when you remember something after paying.
Yes, especially when you are already tired and ready to go home.
I know that feeling. Do you need any bags today?
Yes, please. We brought one bag, but I think we need one more.
No problem. I will add one bag for you.
Thank you. We bought more than we planned, but not too much.
That is a very positive way to describe it.
That is most grocery trips, honestly.
I feel understood.
Your total comes to $64.20.
I can pay this time. You paid for coffee earlier.
Are you sure? We can split it if you want.
It is okay. You can pay next time, or you can help carry the bags home.
Carrying the bags home sounds fair. I accept that job.
You can tap your card whenever you are ready.
Thank you. There you go.
Approved. Here is your receipt. Have a lovely evening.
Thank you. You too.
Thanks. Have a good night.
All right, let's pack the bags carefully. Put the eggs on top, not under the rice.
Good reminder. I was about to create an egg disaster.
Eggs need gentle treatment.
I will protect them like tiny breakfast treasures.
That is a strange sentence, but please do.
The bread should also go on top. Nobody likes flat bread.
Correct. Heavy things at the bottom, soft things at the top.
Grocery bag science is very important.
It is. Bad packing can ruin good shopping.
Everything is packed now. One bag is heavier than the other.
You can take the heavier one because you kindly accepted the carrying job.
I walked into that one, didn't I?
You did, but very politely.
That is fine. I need exercise after the muffin anyway.
Good attitude. Let's go home and put everything away.
Sounds good. I'm already looking forward to pasta tonight.
Me too. A simple dinner after a long day sounds perfect.
And we have popcorn for later if we watch something.
Yes, but dinner first. Snacks after dinner.
Understood. Responsible shopping continues at home.
Exactly. Come on, let's go before the rain starts again.
Nick and Rose finish their grocery shopping. Next, they will ask for directions on the way home. Scene 8. Asking for directions. Nick and Rose look for a new bus stop after shopping.
Rose, I think we came out from a different supermarket entrance.
You are right. This does not look like the entrance we used earlier.
I knew something felt different. I do not remember seeing that pharmacy before.
Me neither. Maybe we walked out through the side entrance near the car park.
That makes sense. But now I am not sure where the bus stop is.
Let's not guess too quickly. We are carrying groceries, and I do not want to walk in the wrong direction.
Good point. Walking in the wrong direction with a heavy bag is not an adventure I want today.
Can you check the map on your phone?
Sure. Let me put this bag down for a second. The rice is getting heavier every minute.
I can hold the lighter bag while you check.
Thanks. Okay, the map is loading now. It says the bus stop is nearby, but the direction looks a bit confusing.
Maps are helpful, but sometimes they make simple things look more complicated.
Exactly. It says we should walk toward Green Street, then turn right near the bakery.
Do you see Green Street anywhere?
Not yet. I see a pharmacy, a small cafe, and a dry cleaner.
Maybe Green Street is behind the supermarket, not in front of it.
That is possible. The map arrow keeps moving because I am turning around.
That always happens to me. I turn left, the arrow turns right, and suddenly, I trust nothing.
Yes, the little blue arrow is making me feel judged.
Maybe we should ask someone. It might be faster than fighting with the map.
Good idea. There is a man near the cafe. He looks like he might know the area.
You can ask him. Just be polite and clear.
Of course. I will use my best polite direction voice. Excuse me. Sorry to bother you. Do you know where the nearest bus stop is?
Yes, there is one just around the corner. Walk straight past the pharmacy, then turn left at the bakery. You will see the bus stop near the traffic lights.
Thank you. So, straight past the pharmacy, then left at the bakery.
That is right. It is only about 2 minutes from here.
Thank you very much. That is really helpful.
No worries. Have a good evening.
You too. Thanks again.
That was easy. Asking someone was much faster than staring at the map.
Definitely. And his directions were clearer than my phone.
People often explain directions in a more practical way.
True. The map says things like, head northeast, but I just need walk past the pharmacy.
Exactly. Real people know we do not walk around thinking about northeast.
I certainly do not. I barely know which way I am facing right now.
That is why landmarks are helpful. Pharmacy, bakery, traffic lights, those are easy to remember.
Yes, directions with landmarks feel much more natural.
Let's repeat it before we start walking. Straight past the pharmacy, then left at the bakery.
And the bus stop is near the traffic lights. I can remember that.
Great. Let's go before the bags become heavier.
Too late. This bag has already become emotionally heavy.
Oui. Emotionally heavy?
Yes. It is not just rice, milk, and vegetables anymore. It is the weight of our decisions.
That is very dramatic for one grocery bag.
I know, but after work, everything feels more dramatic.
Fair enough. Let's walk straight past the pharmacy.
Good. I see the bakery now. It is on the left side.
The smell is amazing. Fresh bread always smells so good.
Do not say that. We already bought bread.
I know. But bakery bread has a special power.
It really does. It makes normal supermarket bread feel less exciting.
True, but we are not buying more bread today.
Agreed. We are only using the bakery as a direction point, not as a shopping opportunity.
Very responsible. Turn left here.
Turning left. I can see the traffic lights now.
And there is the bus stop. The man was right. It really was close.
Great. That was much easier than I expected.
Asking for directions is such a useful skill, especially when the map is confusing.
Yes. And it is a good reminder that it is okay to ask for help.
Exactly. Some people feel shy when they need to ask, but most people are happy to help.
I used to feel nervous asking strangers for directions.
Really? Why?
I think I worried about sounding silly. I did not want to ask the wrong way or misunderstand the answer.
That makes sense. But even native speakers ask for directions all the time.
True. Getting lost is not a language problem. It is a human problem.
Exactly. And you asked very clearly. Excuse me, do you know where the nearest bus stop is? That was perfect.
Thank you. I also repeated the directions back to check. That helped.
Yes, that is a great habit. If you repeat the directions, the other person can correct you if needed.
Like, so, straight past the pharmacy, then left at the bakery.
Exactly. It sounds natural, and it shows you are listening.
I should use that more often. Sometimes I pretend I understand, then walk away confused.
Many people do that. But it is better to ask again politely.
What could I say if I need someone to repeat the directions?
You could say, "Sorry, could you say that again?" Or, "Sorry, did you say left or right?"
Those are useful, simple, polite, and clear.
Yes. You do not need complicated English to ask for help.
That is reassuring. Sometimes simple English works best in real life.
It really does. People usually care more about clear communication than perfect grammar.
That is good to remember. Clear is better than complicated.
Exactly. If you need help, say the main thing first. Then ask one simple question.
Like, excuse me, where is the station? Or, how do I get to the bus stop?
Yes, those are both very natural.
What if I am inside a shopping center?
You can ask, "Excuse me, where are the toilets?" Or, "Do you know where the information desk is?"
That is useful. Shopping centers can be confusing, especially when every entrance looks the same.
Yes, and after shopping, you can forget where you came in.
That is exactly what happened to us today.
True. We are a real example.
At least, we solved it quickly. We asked someone, followed the directions, and found the stop.
Yes. That is a good daily life skill.
The bus should arrive in 7 minutes. That gives my arm time to complain quietly.
Would you like me to carry the heavy bag for a while?
That is kind of you, but I can manage. I promise to carry it, and I will stay strong.
All right, but we can swap bags if it gets too heavy.
Thanks. I might accept that offer in 2 minutes.
No problem. Grocery bags always feel heavier when you are waiting.
Yes, because you are standing still and thinking about them.
Exactly. When you are walking, you just keep moving. When you stop, the bag gets your full attention.
That is too true. This bag is currently getting a lot of attention.
Put it on the ground for a moment. There is no need to hold it the whole time.
Good idea. Why did I not think of that?
Because you were busy being dramatic.
Fair. The bag is on the ground now, and life is better.
See? Simple solutions are often the best solutions.
Today has been full of small lessons. Breakfast slowly, check the weather, ask for directions, and put heavy bags down.
That sounds like a very practical daily life course.
It does. Maybe we should call it How to Survive a Normal Weekday.
Many people would need that course.
I would be the first student.
You would also be the teacher for some parts.
Which parts?
How to find humor in small problems.
I can teach that. Lesson 1. If your grocery bag feels heavy, give it a personality.
What personality does this bag have?
Serious and demanding. It wants me to respect the rice.
I think you need dinner soon.
You are probably right. Hunger makes me strange.
The bus is coming now. Pick up your serious and demanding bag.
I have it. Let's get ready.
Remember to tap your travel card when you get on.
Yes, I have it ready this time. No quiet panic at the bus door.
Very good. You are improving.
Slowly, but yes. Today is a day of growth.
Let's get on before your speech becomes longer than the bus ride.
Good point. After you, Rose.
You, Nick.
Nick and Rose find the bus stop by asking for directions. Next, they will make weekend plans during the ride home. Scene 9. Making weekend plans. Nick and Rose talk about weekend plans on the bus.
This bus is quieter than I expected. I thought it would be full after work.
Me too. Maybe we are lucky today. Or maybe most people left work earlier.
I am happy either way. A quiet bus, a seat, and groceries safely on the floor. This is a good situation.
Yes, and the rain still has not started properly. Today is being kind to us.
Let's enjoy it before something changes. So, Rose, do you have any plans for the weekend?
Not many plans yet. I want to rest a little, clean the house, and maybe go for a walk if the weather is nice. What about you?
I do not have anything big planned. I was thinking about sleeping in, doing some laundry, and maybe watching a movie. Very exciting, as you can hear.
Honestly, that sounds like a normal and useful weekend. Not every weekend needs to be exciting.
That is true. Sometimes the best weekend is just a slow weekend with clean clothes and no alarm.
I completely agree. But we did talk about pancakes on Saturday morning, remember?
Of course I remember. Pancakes are important. I have been emotionally preparing for them since breakfast.
Emotionally preparing for pancakes sounds serious.
It is serious. Good pancakes need respect, patience, and maybe extra maple syrup.
I can agree with the maple syrup part. Are you still happy to bring fruit?
Yes, definitely. We bought bananas and apples today, but I can also get strawberries if we want something nicer.
Strawberries would be lovely, but only if they are not too expensive.
Fair point. Grocery prices can make strawberries feel like a special event.
Exactly. If they are expensive, bananas are fine. Pancakes with bananas are still delicious.
True. Bananas are reliable, like pasta.
You are creating a whole list of reliable foods now.
Pasta, bananas, toast, and eggs. These foods understand daily life.
That sounds like a beginner cooking show.
I would watch that. Simple food for tired people.
That title is actually very good. Many people would understand it immediately.
Maybe our Saturday pancakes can be episode 1.
Maybe. What time should we make them?
Since it is the weekend, please do not say anything before 8. My weekend self needs respect.
I was thinking around 9:30 or 10. That gives us time to sleep in, but it is still morning.
10 sounds perfect. It is late enough to feel relaxing, but not so late that breakfast becomes lunch.
Great. Let's say 10 o'clock on Saturday morning.
Good. Should we make pancakes at your place or mine?
My kitchen is probably easier because I already have flour, eggs, and a good pan.
That makes sense. I can bring fruit and maybe some juice.
Juice sounds nice. Maybe orange juice, if you do not mind.
Orange juice is easy. I can bring that and maybe some yogurt too.
That would be great. Then we can have pancakes, fruit, yogurt, coffee, and juice.
That sounds like a very complete breakfast. Much better than standing in the kitchen with one piece of toast.
Exactly. Saturday breakfast should feel different from weekday breakfast.
I agree. Weekday breakfast is about survival. Weekend breakfast is about joy.
That is a little dramatic, but I understand what you mean,
Thank you. I like adding emotion to breakfast.
clearly. After breakfast, do you want to do something outside if the weather is nice?
Yes, that would be good. Maybe we could go for a walk in the park.
I like that idea. A walk after pancakes would be nice, especially if the morning is sunny.
Yes, and it would help us feel less sleepy after eating.
True. There is a nice walking path near the river. It is peaceful, and there are usually not too many people in the morning.
That sounds perfect. I like places where you can walk and talk without too much noise.
Same here. I do not always need a busy cafe or a big activity. Sometimes a walk is enough.
I like that. Walk, talk, coffee later maybe. Simple but good.
Yes. And if it rains, we can change the plan and stay inside.
That sounds safe. We should always have a rainy day plan.
Exactly. If it rains, we could watch a movie instead.
Great idea. What kind of movie would you like to watch?
Maybe something light and funny. I do not want anything too serious on Saturday morning.
I agree. A weekend movie should not make us feel tired or sad before lunch.
Exactly. A comedy or a simple family movie would be nice.
That works for me. I like movies where people have small problems and everything ends well.
Same. Real life already has enough problems. I do not need extra stress from a movie.
Very true. Do you like watching movies with subtitles?
Yes, sometimes. Subtitles help me catch small details, especially when the sound is low or people speak quickly.
I like subtitles too. Even in English, they help when actors mumble.
Some actors really do mumble. You turn the volume up, then the music becomes too loud.
Exactly. Quiet talking, then suddenly, a loud car chase. My remote control gets a full workout.
That is why subtitles are useful. They protect us from strange sound mixing.
Another practical life lesson. Subtitles are friends.
Yes, subtitles are very good friends.
So our weekend plan is pancakes at 10, then a walk if the weather is nice, or a movie if it rains.
That sounds right. We can decide about the walk after checking the weather on Saturday morning.
Good plan. I am learning to respect the weather forecast now.
I am glad. It only took one cloudy morning and a serious umbrella discussion.
Progress can start anywhere.
Very true. Do you need to do anything else this weekend?
I need to do laundry. I also need to clean my desk because it is starting to look like a paper mountain.
A paper mountain does not sound good. Is it work papers or random papers?
Both. Work notes, receipts, old envelopes, and things I said I would sort later.
Later is a dangerous word at home.
Yes. Later becomes next week, next month, and then you find a receipt from 3 years ago.
I know that feeling. I have a drawer called I will deal with this later.
Everyone has that drawer. Some people have more than one.
I might have two, but I do not want to talk about that.
Your secret is safe. I will not judge your drawers.
Thank you. Maybe this weekend I should clean one drawer.
One drawer sounds realistic. Cleaning the whole house sounds too big.
Exactly. If I say I will clean everything, I feel tired before I even start.
Same. But if I say I will clean my desk for 20 minutes, that feels possible.
That is a good plan. Set a timer and stop when the timer ends.
I like that. Then cleaning has an ending, not just a dark future.
You make cleaning sound like a scary story.
Sometimes it feels like one. You open a cupboard and you do not know what will come out.
That is why small cleaning tasks are better. One drawer, one shelf, or one basket.
Good advice. Saturday will be pancakes and walking. Sunday can be laundry and the paper mountain.
That sounds balanced. Fun on Saturday, useful things on Sunday.
Yes, Sunday is the responsible, older sibling of Saturday.
That is a funny way to describe it. But it feels true.
Saturday says, let's relax. Sunday says, do you have clean clothes for Monday?
Poor Sunday. It has an important job.
It does. I always feel better on Monday if I prepare a little on Sunday.
Same. I like choosing my clothes, checking my bag, and making sure I know my plan for Monday morning.
That sounds very organized. I usually remember Monday exists on Sunday night.
At least you remember before Monday morning.
Sometimes only just before sleeping. Then I suddenly think about everything I forgot.
That is not a peaceful way to end the weekend.
No, it is not. Maybe I should do a Sunday afternoon check instead.
That would help. You could spend 20 minutes checking your calendar, washing clothes, and preparing your bag.
20 minutes sounds reasonable. I can do that while listening to music.
Exactly. It does not have to feel serious.
I like that. This weekend is becoming very well planned.
Yes, but not too planned. We still need space to rest.
Good point. Too many plans can make the weekend feel like work.
Exactly. A good weekend has a little structure and a lot of breathing room.
That is a nice phrase. Breathing room. I need more of that in my weekends.
Me too. Sometimes doing nothing for an hour is actually useful.
I agree. But I sometimes feel guilty when I do nothing.
I understand that. But rest is not wasted time. Rest helps you enjoy life and work better later.
That is true. When I do not rest, I become tired and less patient.
Same here. Rest makes people kinder.
That is very true. The world needs more rested people.
It really does.
So, should I message you on Friday evening to confirm Saturday breakfast?
Yes, that would be good. Just send a simple message like, "Are we still good for pancakes tomorrow?"
Perfect. And you can reply, yes, bring fruit and juice.
Exactly. Clear and simple.
Should I arrive at 10 exactly? Or is 10:15 okay?
10:15 is fine. This is breakfast, not a job interview.
Good. I like flexible breakfast plans.
Me too. But please do not arrive at 11:30 and still call it breakfast.
Fair enough. 10:15 is the official, relaxed time.
Good. And if something changes, we can message each other.
Yes, that is easy. No pressure, just a friendly plan.
Exactly. Weekend plans should not feel stressful.
I agree. I am already looking forward to it.
Me too. It will be nice to start Saturday slowly.
Slow Saturday morning, pancakes, fruit, maybe a walk, maybe a movie. That sounds excellent.
It really does. Simple plans are often the best plans.
We are getting close to our stop now. Should we start getting ready?
Yes, let's pick up the bags before the bus stops.
I have the heavy bag. It still feels serious and demanding.
I have the lighter bag. It feels friendly and calm.
Your bag has a better personality.
That is because it does not contain rice.
Good point. Rice makes every bag more serious.
The bus is slowing down now.
Great, let's get off carefully.
Remember, the eggs are in my bag, so no sudden movements.
Understood. The tiny breakfast treasures must survive the journey.
Exactly. Let's go home and put everything away.
And then we can think about dinner.
Yes. But first, groceries into the fridge.
Responsible plan. Let's do it.
Nick and Rose make simple and friendly weekend plans. Next, they will choose what to eat for dinner. Scene 10. Choosing dinner. Nick and Rose get home and choose dinner.
Finally, we are home. Let's put the cold things in the fridge first.
Good idea. The milk, cheese, yogurt, and eggs should go in immediately.
Yes. And the vegetables can go in the bottom drawer.
I will put the rice and pasta sauce in the cupboard.
Thank you. Please put the bread on the counter for now.
Done. The groceries are slowly becoming less stressful.
They always feel stressful in the bags, but easier once everything has a place.
That is true. A full grocery bag feels like a problem. A full fridge feels like success.
Exactly. Now the important question is dinner.
Yes, the question that appears every evening and still surprises everyone.
What do you feel like eating tonight?
I want something warm, simple, and not too difficult to cook. After today, I do not want a meal that needs 20 steps.
I completely agree. We planned pasta at the supermarket, and I still think pasta is a good idea.
Pasta sounds perfect. It is easy, warm, and friendly. Also, we already bought sauce, mushrooms, garlic, and cheese.
Yes, and we have onions too. We can make a simple tomato mushroom pasta.
That sounds better than anything I would have chosen alone. If I were by myself, I might just eat toast and call it dinner.
Toast can be dinner sometimes, but not every night. Tonight, we have enough food for something nicer.
You are right. Let's make proper pasta. Not fancy pasta, just proper pasta.
Exactly. Proper pasta, but still easy. We do not need to cook like a restaurant.
Good. Because if we cook like a restaurant, I also want someone else to wash the dishes.
That would be lovely. Sadly, we are the kitchen staff tonight.
Then we should keep the number of dishes low. I support any dinner plan with fewer dishes.
Same here. We can use one pot for the pasta and one pan for the sauce.
That sounds manageable. I can handle one pot and one pan emotionally.
Wonderful. Could you fill the pot with water while I cut the onion and mushrooms?
Yes, I can do that. How much water do we need?
Enough to cover the pasta well. We do not need to measure it perfectly.
Good, because measuring water for pasta always feels unnecessary to me.
It usually is. Just make sure the pasta has space to move.
Pasta needs space. I understand. People need space. Pasta needs space.
That is a surprisingly deep thought for dinner time.
Hunger makes me philosophical.
Hunger makes you many things.
That is fair. The pot is filled. Should I add salt now?
Yes. Add a little salt to the water. Then put the pot on the stove.
Done. I feel useful already.
You are useful. Now, can you peel 2 cloves of garlic?
I can try. Garlic is small, but somehow it makes my hands smell for hours.
That is the price of flavor.
A fair price, I suppose. Do you want the garlic chopped small?
Yes, please. Not too tiny, but small enough to mix into the sauce.
I will do my best. If the pieces are uneven, please call it rustic.
Rustic is a very kind word for uneven chopping.
Exactly. Cooking words make mistakes sound professional.
That is true. Burnt can become smoky, and messy can become homemade.
Homemade is my favorite cooking excuse.
Mine too. But try not to burn the garlic.
I will be careful. Burnt garlic tastes very sad.
It does. Garlic only needs a short time in the pan.
I always forget that. I think more time means more flavor. Then suddenly, everything smells wrong.
With garlic, more time can mean trouble.
Understood. Garlic needs attention and respect.
Yes, just like your coffee.
Coffee, garlic, and rice bags. Many things needed respect today.
It has been a respectful day.
What should we do first? Onion or garlic?
Onion first. It takes longer to soften. Then we add garlic for a short time.
Good. I like when cooking has a clear order.
A clear order makes everything easier. If we know the next step, cooking feels less stressful.
That is true. When I do not know the next step, I open every cupboard and hope the answer appears.
That is not a cooking method I recommend.
It has not worked well for me so far.
The water is starting to heat. We can start the sauce now.
Great. Do you want oil in the pan?
Yes, just a little oil. Then we add the onion.
I will pour carefully, because just a little can become too much very quickly.
Exactly. That is enough. Now add the onion.
The onion is in. It already smells good.
Onion cooking in oil always smells like dinner has officially started.
Yes. Before onion, it is just ingredients. After onion, it becomes a meal.
That is very true. Stir it gently so it does not stick.
I can do that. This is calming, actually.
Cooking can be calming when we are not rushing.
Yes, but cooking while hungry is still dangerous.
That is why we chose something simple. Dinner should be ready soon.
Good. My stomach is starting to ask questions.
Tell your stomach the pasta is coming.
I will. It trusts you more than me.
Plus and P.
Should we add the mushrooms now?
Yes, add the mushrooms and let them cook down for a few minutes.
They always look like too much at first. Then they become much smaller.
Exactly. Mushrooms lose a lot of water when they cook.
Cooking is full of surprises. Vegetables change size, pasta grows, and cheese disappears quickly.
Cheese disappears quickly because people keep eating it.
I do not know who you mean.
I think you know exactly who I mean.
Fine. I may have eaten a small piece while putting it away.
I knew it.
Quality control is important.
Quality control before dinner should be limited.
Understood. I will control myself.
The mushrooms look good now. Add the garlic, but stir it for only about 30 seconds.
Garlic going in. I am watching it carefully like a serious chef.
Very good. Now add the tomato sauce before the garlic gets too dark.
Sauce going in now. That smells really nice.
Yes, this will be good. We can add a little pepper too.
Do you want any chili, or are we keeping it mild?
Mild tonight, please. I want comfort food, not a spicy challenge.
Same. My evening does not need extra drama.
Exactly. Stir the sauce gently and lower the heat a little.
Done. The sauce is bubbling slowly.
Perfect. The water is boiling now. Can you add the pasta?
Yes. How much should I add?
Maybe enough for 2 people, plus a little extra for leftovers.
I like leftovers. They make tomorrow easier.
Me too. Lunch feels better when it is already waiting in the fridge.
Very true. I added what looks like enough pasta, but pasta amounts are always confusing.
They are. Dry pasta looks small, then it becomes more than expected.
Pasta is good at surprises.
Let's hope it is a good surprise.
How long should it cook?
Check the packet. It usually says around 10 or 11 minutes.
It says 10 minutes. I will set a timer.
Good idea. Timers save pasta from becoming too soft.
I have made very soft pasta before. It was not my best work.
Soft pasta happens to everyone at least once.
Mine happened more than once, but thank you for being kind.
You are improving. Today, you're using a timer.
True. Another sign of personal growth.
Would you like to make a quick salad while the pasta cooks?
A salad sounds good, but how quick is quick?
Very quick. Just salad leaves, tomatoes, and maybe a little dressing.
I can do that. It makes the meal feel healthier.
Exactly. Pasta plus salad feels balanced.
I like balanced when it still includes cheese.
Same. Balance does not mean boring.
That should be another poster.
We really need to stop making posters.
I cannot help it. Daily life keeps giving us wisdom.
All right, wash the salad leaves first.
Washing now. Should I cut 2 tomatoes?
Yes, 2 tomatoes are enough. Cut them into small pieces.
I will try to make them look nice, but tomatoes can be slippery.
Just be careful with the knife. Nice-looking tomatoes are less important than safe fingers.
Very true. Safe fingers first, pretty salad second.
Exactly. How is the pasta timer?
6 minutes left. We are doing well.
Good. The sauce can keep warming slowly.
This is actually a nice evening. We went shopping, found the bus stop, made weekend plans, and now we are cooking dinner.
Yes, it feels like a full day, but not a bad day.
I agree. I was tired after work, but this conversation and cooking make the evening feel better.
Sometimes doing small, normal things with someone makes them easier.
That is true. Cooking alone can feel like a job. Cooking with someone can feel like part of the evening.
Exactly. You talk, stir, chop, and suddenly dinner is ready.
That is much better than staring at a delivery app for 20 minutes.
Delivery is nice sometimes, but it can be expensive if we use it too often.
Yes. And sometimes choosing delivery takes longer than cooking something simple.
Very true. You scroll through many restaurants, compare everything, and still cannot decide.
Then you finally order, and the food arrives cold.
That is always disappointing.
Tonight was a better choice. Simple pasta feels right.
I agree. Also, we will have leftovers for tomorrow.
Future Nick is grateful already.
Future Rose is also pleased.
The salad is ready. It looks acceptable, maybe even good.
It looks good. Thank you for making it.
You are welcome. I only dropped 1 tomato piece.
That is a successful salad.
The timer has 2 minutes left. Should I taste the pasta soon?
Yes, taste 1 piece when the timer is almost done. Be careful because it is hot.
I will. Pasta tasting is a serious responsibility.
It is. We need it cooked, but not too soft.
I like pasta when it still has a little bite.
Me too. That texture is better with sauce.
The timer is ringing now. I will taste 1 piece.
Was it?
It is good. Not too hard, not too soft. I think it is ready.
Great. Turn off the heat and drain the pasta carefully.
I will use the colander. Please stand back because hot water and I are not always friends.
Good idea. Take your time and pour slowly.
Done. No disaster. This is another win.
Excellent. Add the pasta to the saucepan.
Pasta going into the sauce. This looks really good now.
Stir it gently so the sauce covers the pasta.
I love this part. The meal suddenly looks complete.
Yes. And now we can add some cheese on top.
Finally, the cheese moment.
Not too much, Nick.
I know. A sensible amount of cheese.
That looks like a generous amount of cheese.
Generous, but still respectful.
Fine. It does look delicious.
Should we serve it now?
Yes? Let's put it into 2 bowls and bring the salad to the table.
I will get the bowls. Do you want a big portion or a normal portion?
A normal portion, please. We can have more later if we are still hungry.
Good idea. I sometimes take too much at first, then I feel too full.
Same. It is better to start with a normal amount.
Here you go. 1 normal portion with respectful cheese.
Thank you. It looks lovely.
And here is my bowl with also respectful cheese.
I am not checking too closely.
Thank you for your trust.
Let's sit down before it gets cold.
Good plan. After carrying groceries and cooking dinner, sitting down feels amazing.
It does. This is the best part of the evening.
The first bite?
Yes, the first bite after cooking when you are hungry.
All right, let's try it.
This is really nice. Simple, warm, and comforting.
I agree. The mushrooms make the sauce taste better.
Garlic helps too. Garlic makes many simple meals taste better.
True. Garlic is small but powerful, as we said earlier.
I cannot believe that line came back.
It was too good to disappear.
This was a good dinner choice.
Definitely. I am glad we did not order food.
Me too. We saved money, used our groceries, and made something fresh.
And we still have popcorn for later.
Yes, but only if we still feel hungry after dinner.
Fair. I will let dinner have its moment first.
Very respectful of you,
Today has taught me respect for many things.
including pasta, breakfast, weather, and grocery bags.
Exactly. A normal day can teach a lot.
It can, especially when you pay attention.
I think that is true. Daily life feels simple, but it is full of small choices.
Yes, and small choices can make the day easier or harder.
Like checking the weather, making breakfast, asking for directions, and choosing pasta.
Exactly. None of those things are big, but they changed the day.
This is becoming another life lesson.
It is, but a gentle one.
I like gentle life lessons with dinner.
Me too. Now eat before your pasta gets cold.
Good advice. Cold pasta is tomorrow's lunch, not tonight's dinner.
If that is very true.
Nick and Rose choose a simple dinner and cook together. Next, they will eat at a restaurant another day. Scene 11. At a restaurant. Nick and Rose visit a restaurant on another evening.
This restaurant looks busier than I expected. I am glad we booked a table earlier.
Me too. If we came without booking, we might have to wait for a long time.
Yes. And waiting outside while hungry is never a good start to dinner.
Exactly. Hungry people should not be left standing near delicious food.
That sounds like an important restaurant rule.
It should be. Anyway, the place looks nice and warm inside.
Yes, I like the lighting. It feels comfortable, but not too fancy.
That is my favorite kind of restaurant. Nice enough to feel special, but relaxed enough to enjoy the meal.
I agree. I do not like restaurants where I feel nervous about using the wrong fork.
Same here. I just want good food, friendly service, and a table where we can talk comfortably.
That sounds perfect. Let's go in and speak to the host. Good evening. Welcome to Green Table. Do you have a booking tonight?
Good evening. Yes, we have a booking for 2 under the name Rose.
Thank you. Let me check that for you. Yes, I have your booking here. Great. Thank you very much. Your table is ready. Please follow me this way.
Thank you. This table near the window is lovely.
Yes, it is a good spot. We can see outside, but it still feels quiet. Here are your menus. Your server will be with you shortly.
Thank you very much.
Thanks. I already smell something amazing from the kitchen.
Me too. That makes choosing harder because everything suddenly sounds good.
Exactly. Before I looked at the menu, I thought I knew what I wanted. Now, I am not sure at all.
That always happens. The menu gives you too many good choices.
Let's look slowly. There is no need to decide in 10 seconds.
Good idea. I like reading the menu properly, especially when I am trying a new place.
Same. Do you usually choose something safe, or do you try something new?
It depends on my mood. If I am very hungry, I usually choose something safe because I do not want a surprise. But if I feel relaxed, I like trying something different.
That makes sense. Hunger makes people less brave with food.
Exactly. What about you?
I often say I will try something new, but then I order the same kind of thing I always like.
That sounds very human.
Yes, I like the idea of adventure, but I also like knowing my dinner will be good.
That is fair. Food adventure is still adventure.
True. This chicken pasta sounds really good.
Of course, you notice the pasta first.
Pasta has been very reliable in my life recently.
I can see that. The grilled fish also sounds nice.
It does. It comes with potatoes, salad, and lemon butter sauce.
That sounds fresh and simple. I might order that.
Good choice. I am also looking at the mushroom risotto.
That sounds nice too, but risotto can be quite rich.
True. If I order risotto, I may need a long walk afterward.
Or you may need to sit quietly and think about your choices.
That also sounds possible.
Good evening. My name is Mia, and I will be looking after you tonight. Can I get you started with some drinks?
Good evening. Could I please have a glass of sparkling water?
Of course. Would you like lemon with that?
Yes, please. That would be lovely.
Could I have still water, please? And maybe a lemonade as well.
Certainly. 1 sparkling water with lemon, 1 still water, and 1 lemonade.
Yes, that is right. Thank you.
No problem. I will bring those over shortly.
She seems friendly. That always makes the restaurant feel better.
Definitely. Good service makes such a big difference.
Have you decided what you want to eat?
Not yet. I am between chicken pasta and mushroom risotto. This is now a serious personal decision.
Both sound good. If you want something safer, choose the chicken pasta. If you want something warmer and richer, choose the risotto.
That is helpful. I think I want something comforting, but not too heavy.
Then maybe chicken pasta is better tonight.
You are probably right. What are you choosing?
I think I will have the grilled fish. It sounds light, and I like lemon butter sauce.
That sounds very nice. Should we order a starter to share?
Maybe. What do they have?
Garlic bread, soup of the day, and a small mixed salad.
Garlic bread sounds nice, but we already had garlic pasta recently.
That is true, but garlic bread is still hard to ignore.
It is. But if we order garlic bread and main meals, we might be too full.
Good point. I always want a starter, then I regret it when the main meal arrives.
Same. Maybe we should skip the starter tonight and leave room for dessert.
Now, that is smart planning. Dessert deserves space.
Exactly. If the main meal is enough, we can share dessert later.
I like that plan. No starter, possible dessert.
Good. That feels balanced.
You make balanced decisions sound easy.
Only before dessert arrives. After that, balance becomes more difficult.
Very true. The dessert menu can change everything.
Here are your drinks. sparkling water with lemon, still water, and lemonade.
Thank you very much.
Thanks. That lemonade looks refreshing.
Are you ready to order? Or would you like a few more minutes?
I think we are ready.
Great. What would you like?
Could I please have the grilled fish with potatoes and salad?
Of course. Would you like the lemon butter sauce on the side?
Yes, please. That would be perfect.
Shh. Certainly. And for you?
Could I have the chicken pasta, please?
Absolutely. Would you like any extra cheese on top?
Yes, please. A little extra cheese would be great.
A little extra cheese, Nick.
A respectful amount of extra cheese.
I will let the kitchen know. Any starters or sides tonight?
No starters, thank you. I think that is enough for now.
No problem. I will place your order.
Thank you very much.
Ordering went smoothly. I always like when everyone knows what they want.
Yes, it avoids that awkward moment when the server is waiting and you are still reading the menu like a novel.
I have been that person before. I say, just one more minute, but I still have no idea.
Same. Menus can make simple decisions feel very important.
Especially when you are paying restaurant prices.
True. You want to choose something you will actually enjoy.
Exactly. That is why I sometimes check reviews before going somewhere new.
Do you trust restaurant reviews?
Mostly. But not completely. Some people complain about very small things, and some people give 5 stars for everything.
That is true. One person writes, "Best meal of my life," and another writes, "The chair was uncomfortable."
Yes, and sometimes the chair review is longer than the food review.
People have strong feelings about chairs.
They do. But I usually look for patterns. If many people say the food is good and the service is friendly, that is a good sign.
That makes sense. One bad review might just be one bad night.
Exactly. Every place can have a busy night or a small mistake.
I try to remember that. Restaurants are busy and the staff are working hard.
Yes. I think being polite in restaurants is really important.
I agree. A simple please and thank you should be normal.
Definitely. Also, if something is wrong, we can still speak kindly.
That is true. You can say, "Excuse me, I think this is not what I ordered," without being rude.
Exactly. Clear and polite is always better than angry and loud.
That rule works in many places, not only restaurants.
Very true. Shops, cafes, buses, work, everywhere.
Daily life would be much nicer if everyone remembered that.
It would. But at least we can start with ourselves.
That is a good point. Be the polite customer you want to see in the world.
That sounds like another poster.
We cannot escape the posters.
Apparently not.
The food smells amazing. I think I made the right choice.
You have not even seen your food yet.
I know, but I believe in it already.
That is a strong relationship with pasta.
Pasta has earned my trust.
Here we are. Grilled fish with potatoes and salad,
Thank you. That looks wonderful.
and chicken pasta with extra cheese.
Thank you very much. This looks perfect.
Can I get you anything else right now?
No, thank you. This is great.
We are good, thanks.
Or enjoy your meal.
Thank you.
All right. First impression. Your fish looks very fresh.
It does. The salad looks colorful too. Your pasta looks very comforting.
Comforting is exactly the right word. It looks like something I needed after a long day.
Let's try the food before it gets cold.
Good idea. Wow, this pasta is really good. The sauce is creamy, but not too heavy.
That sounds perfect. My fish is lovely too. The lemon butter sauce is rich, so I am glad I asked for it on the side.
That was a smart choice. Sauce on the side gives you control.
Exactly. I like adding a little at a time.
I should do that more often. Sometimes restaurants put too much sauce on everything.
Yes? And then you cannot taste the food properly.
This extra cheese was also a good decision.
I am not surprised you think that.
Cheese improves many situations.
It does, but do not turn every meal into a cheese project.
I will try to stay balanced.
The potatoes are really nice. They are crispy outside and soft inside.
That is the best kind of potato. Bad potatoes can ruin a meal.
True. These are definitely good potatoes.
I feel like we are reviewing every part of the meal very carefully.
That is what happens when the food is good.
Also, when we are hungry.
True. Hunger makes people very serious about dinner.
Do you want to try a small bite of my pasta?
Yes, please. I can give you a small piece of fish, too.
Great. Food sharing makes restaurant meals more interesting.
It does. As long as people ask politely and do not just take food from your plate.
Very important rule. Always ask before stealing chips.
Exactly. Chip stealing without permission is a serious friendship issue.
I agree. Here, try the pasta.
Thank you. That is really nice. It is creamy but still has good flavor.
Right? I am very happy with my choice.
Here is some fish for you.
Thank you. That is delicious. The lemon makes it taste fresh.
Yes, it is light but still satisfying.
I like both meals. We chose well.
We did. This restaurant may need to go on our good places list.
We have a good places list.
Not officially, but maybe we should.
I support that. We can have categories: good coffee, good pasta, good breakfast, and good quiet places.
That sounds useful. We should also have a category for places with friendly staff.
Definitely. Friendly staff can move a restaurant up the list.
And noisy places can move it down.
Yes. I do not mind some noise, but I do not want to shout across the table.
Same. Conversation is part of the meal.
Exactly. If you cannot hear the person with you, it is hard to enjoy dinner.
This place has a good noise level. It feels lively, but not too loud.
Agreed. Good food, good service, good noise level. Very strong restaurant performance.
You sound like a professional restaurant judge.
I take dinner seriously.
Can see that.
How is your drink? Is the sparkling water good?
Yes, it is nice with lemon. It feels fresh with the fish.
My lemonade is good too, but a bit sweeter than I expected.
Do you still like it?
Yes, but I am glad I also have water.
That is why water is always useful at a restaurant.
True, water is the quiet hero of dinner.
Another poster?
Maybe a small one.
We have too many posters now.
Fine, no poster, just respect for water.
That is acceptable.
Are you still thinking about dessert?
Maybe. I want to see the dessert menu first, but I may be getting full.
Same. My pasta is filling, but my dessert curiosity is still alive.
Dessert curiosity is dangerous.
It is. Even when I am full, I suddenly find space if chocolate cake appears.
That is very common. Dessert has its own space somehow.
Exactly. The dessert stomach is separate.
I am not sure that is science, but it feels true.
It is dinner science.
Of course it is.
How is everything going with your meals?
Everything is lovely. Thank you.
Yes, the pasta is great. Thank you.
I am glad to hear that. Let me know if you need anything.
We will. Thank you.
See? Friendly service again.
Yes, this place is definitely doing well.
I think I am slowing down now. The pasta is winning.
My fish was lighter, but I am also getting full.
Should we still look at the dessert menu? Or is that dangerous?
Looking is safe. Ordering depends on what we see.
That is what we said about the bakery earlier, and we survived.
True, we can be responsible dessert readers.
Responsible dessert readers. That sounds like a club.
A very happy club.
Let's ask for the dessert menu when the server comes back.
Good idea. We can share something small if anything looks really nice.
Sharing dessert is a good plan because it feels lighter.
And because we can taste something sweet without feeling too full.
Exactly. Balanced dessert strategy.
You are learning.
Slowly, but yes.
Can I clear these plates for you?
Yes, thank you. That was delicious.
Thank you. It was really good.
Would you like to see the dessert menu?
Yes, please. We might share something.
Yes, just to have a look.
Of course. I will bring it over.
Just to have a look. Famous last words.
We are only looking carefully.
That is what people say before ordering cake.
Maybe, but cake is not always a mistake.
Wise words. Cake can be a good life choice.
Here is the dessert menu.
Thank you very much.
Chocolate cake, lemon tart, vanilla ice cream, and apple crumble.
Apple crumble sounds nice, especially if it comes warm.
It says, warm apple crumble with vanilla ice cream.
That sounds perfect for sharing.
I agree. Chocolate cake also sounds good, but apple crumble feels more comforting.
Let's share the apple crumble.
Perfect. We have reached a dessert decision peacefully.
I am proud of us.
Have you decided on dessert?
Yes? Could we please share the warm apple crumble?
Of course. Would you like 2 spoons?
Yes, please. 2 spoons would be great.
No problem. I will bring that shortly.
This has been a very pleasant dinner.
It has. I like that we did not rush. We chose slowly, talked properly, and enjoyed the food.
Yes, eating out should feel like a break, not another task.
Exactly. Sometimes I eat too quickly, even at restaurants.
I do that too when I am very hungry. But tonight feels slower.
Slower is better. You notice the food more.
And you notice the conversation more too.
That is true. A good meal is not just about the food.
Exactly. It is also about the people, the place, and the feeling.
That sounds beautiful. Dinner philosophy has arrived.
It always arrives near dessert.
That makes sense. Dessert gives people deep thoughts.
Here is your warm apple crumble with vanilla ice cream.
Thank you. It looks lovely.
Thanks. This smells amazing.
Oi.
This is the best moment. Warm dessert and cold ice cream together.
Yes, that combination is wonderful. Let's try it before the ice cream melts completely.
Good idea. Wow, that is really good.
It is. Not too sweet, and the apples are soft.
The top is slightly crispy too. Excellent dessert choice.
Sharing was the right decision.
Definitely. A full dessert each would have been too much.
This is just enough.
I like ending dinner with something sweet. It makes the whole meal feel complete.
Me too, especially when the dessert is warm.
Tonight's food choices have been excellent.
Yes, and the conversation has been nice too.
I agree. We should come back here again sometime.
Definitely. Maybe next time we can try lunch here.
Good idea. Lunch might be quieter, and maybe a little cheaper.
That would be nice. We can check the lunch menu later.
Look at us, already planning another meal while eating dessert.
That is normal. Good food creates future plans.
Very true. Are you finished?
Yes, I am full now, but in a good way.
Same. Full, happy, and ready to go home soon.
Should we ask for the bill?
Yes, let's ask when the server comes by.
Can I get you anything else tonight?
No, thank you. Could we please have the bill?
Of course. I will bring it over now.
Thank you.
Do you want to split the bill?
Yes, splitting is easy. We both had a main, drinks, and shared dessert.
Sounds good. We can split it evenly.
Perfect. That keeps things simple.
Here is your bill. You can pay at the counter when you are ready.
Thank you very much.
The total looks reasonable for dinner and dessert.
Yes, especially because the food was good.
Let's go to the counter and pay.
Good idea. I will get my card ready.
Me too. No searching at the last second.
Very organized, Nick.
Slightly prepared, Rose. We agreed on slightly prepared.
Sorry. Slightly prepared.
Thank you. That feels safer.
Are you paying together or separately?
Separately, please. We are splitting the bill evenly.
No problem. That will be $36 each.
Great. I will pay first.
You can tap your card here.
Done. Thank you.
And I will pay now.
Perfect. Thank you both. Have a lovely evening.
Thank you. You too.
Thanks. Have a good night.
That was a really nice restaurant experience.
It was. Friendly staff, good food, comfortable table, and successful dessert.
Successful dessert is important.
Very important. Now, let's walk slowly for a few minutes before going home.
Good idea. After that meal, a short walk sounds perfect.
Agreed. No rushing tonight.
No rushing. Just a calm walk home.
Nick and Rose enjoyed dinner at a restaurant. Next, they will talk about hobbies and free time. Scene 12. Talking about hobbies. Nick and Rose talk about hobbies and free time.
That short walk after dinner was a good idea. I feel much better now.
Me too. Walking slowly after a meal always helps me feel more comfortable.
Yes, and it is nice to walk without rushing somewhere.
Exactly. Most of the day, we move because we need to do something. But this walk feels different because we are just enjoying the evening.
That is true. I like walking when there is no pressure. I can think, talk, or just look around.
Walking is one of my favorite simple hobbies. It does not need much planning, and I always feel better after it.
I agree. I never know if walking counts as a hobby, but maybe it does if you enjoy it.
I think it counts. A hobby does not need to be expensive or special. It just needs to be something you enjoy doing in your free time.
That is a nice way to think about it. Sometimes when people ask about hobbies, I feel like I need to say something impressive.
I understand that. People say things like painting, hiking, photography, or playing guitar, and then I think, I like drinking tea and watching quiet videos.
That is very real. My hobbies are not always impressive either. I like watching movies, listening to podcasts, walking, and making coffee badly.
Making coffee badly?
Yes. I enjoy trying to make good coffee at home, but the result is not always good. Sometimes it tastes great. Sometimes it tastes like warm disappointment.
Warm disappointment is a very funny way to describe bad coffee.
It is accurate. I follow the same steps, but somehow the coffee changes its personality every day.
Maybe that makes it interesting. A hobby can be fun even when you are not perfect at it.
That is a good point. Actually, that might be the best part. I do not need to be professional. I just need to enjoy trying.
Exactly. Hobbies are not exams. You do not need a grade. You can simply enjoy the activity.
I like that. Maybe I should stop judging my hobbies like work tasks.
Yes, please do. Free time should not feel like another job.
What do you usually do in your free time, Rose?
It depends on the day. On quiet evenings, I like reading, listening to soft music, or watching a simple movie. On weekends, I like walking outside, trying a new cafe, or cooking something nice when I have more energy.
That sounds peaceful and balanced. You have indoor hobbies and outdoor hobbies.
I try to. If I stay inside too much, I feel a bit tired and heavy. But if I go outside, even for a short walk, I feel more awake.
I know what you mean. When I stay inside all day, I start feeling like my brain needs fresh air.
Exactly. Fresh air can change your mood quickly.
Do you read every day?
Not every day, but I try to read a little before bed. Sometimes I only read a few pages, and sometimes I read for half an hour.
That sounds nice. I want to read more, but I often end up watching videos instead.
That happens to many people. Videos are easy to start, and books need a little more attention.
Yes, and my phone is always right there. A book waits quietly, but my phone keeps asking for attention.
That is true. I try to put my phone away when I read. If it is beside me, I check it without thinking.
Same problem again. The phone is the main character in many modern life problems.
It really is. But phones are useful too. We just need to use them carefully.
That is fair. I use my phone for podcasts, maps, messages, weather, and sometimes learning new things.
Exactly. It is not bad by itself. It just needs boundaries.
Boundaries again. That word keeps following us today.
Because it is useful in many parts of life.
True. Maybe I need phone boundaries, work boundaries, and snack boundaries.
Snack boundaries might be the hardest one for you.
Definitely. My phone listens better than my snack drawer.
I believe that.
What kind of books do you like reading?
I like simple stories, personal stories, and books about daily life. I do not always want something heavy. After a long day, I enjoy books that feel warm and easy to follow.
That makes sense. Reading should feel relaxing, not like homework.
Exactly. Sometimes I read serious books, but not every night. If I am tired, I choose something gentle.
I like that word, gentle. A gentle book sounds perfect before sleep.
It is. What about movies? What kind of movies do you like?
I like comedies, adventure movies, and sometimes science fiction. But after work, I usually want something light. I do not want a movie that makes my brain work too hard.
I understand. Some movies are amazing, but they need a lot of attention.
Yes. If I have to understand 12 characters, 3 timelines, and a secret family history, I need to be fully awake.
That is very true. Some movies feel like a meeting with special effects.
Exactly. And we already have enough meetings in life.
Then light movies are better for weeknights.
I agree. Weekend movies can be more serious because I have more energy.
Do you usually watch movies alone or with friends?
Both. Alone is nice because I can pause whenever I want, choose exactly what I like, and eat snacks without discussion. But watching with friends is fun because you can laugh together and talk about the movie afterward.
That is true. A shared movie becomes more than just a movie.
Yes. Even a bad movie can be fun with the right person.
Very true. Sometimes a bad movie gives you more things to talk about.
Exactly. You spend the whole time saying, "Why did they do that?" Or, "That makes no sense."
And then somehow it becomes a good memory.
That is the power of low expectations.
We're not wrong.
Do you have any hobbies you want to try but have not started yet?
I would like to learn basic photography. Nothing professional, just taking better photos when I go for walks or visit new places. I like noticing small things, like light on trees, interesting doors, or quiet streets.
That sounds lovely. Photography would fit your personality because you already notice small details.
Thank you. I think it would help me slow down and pay more attention.
That is a good reason to start. You do not need an expensive camera at first. Your phone camera is probably enough.
Yes, that is what I think too. I can practice with my phone and learn simple ideas first, like light, angle, and framing.
Those words already sound professional.
Maybe a little, but the basic idea is simple. Look carefully, move around, and choose what you want people to see.
That actually sounds like communication. You are showing someone how you see the world.
Exactly. That is why I like it.
I like that. Maybe I should try photography too, but I would probably take many pictures of coffee.
That would be very on brand for you.
My first photo series could be called Coffee Cups I Have Known.
I would visit that exhibition.
Thank you. Entry includes a free muffin.
Then many people would come.
What about creative hobbies? Do you like drawing or painting?
I like drawing, but I am not very confident. Sometimes I draw simple flowers, cups, or little scenes in a notebook. It is not beautiful, but it feels relaxing.
That sounds nice. Again, it does not need to be beautiful to be useful.
Exactly. I try to remind myself that hobbies are for enjoyment, not only for results.
That is hard to remember. We live in a world where people turn everything into a goal.
Yes. Even hobbies can become pressure if we think we must improve quickly or show everyone online.
That is true. Sometimes people start running for health, and then suddenly, they feel they must run a marathon.
Exactly. It is good to improve, but we do not need to turn every hobby into a competition.
I agree. Maybe a hobby can just stay small and quiet.
Yes. Small and quiet hobbies can be very good for the mind.
I like that. My quiet hobby might be making coffee, listening to podcasts, and taking slow walks.
That sounds like a good set of hobbies.
What about cooking? Is cooking a hobby for you, or just something you need to do?
Both, I think. On busy weekdays, cooking is just a task. I want dinner quickly. But on weekends, when I have more time, cooking can feel creative and enjoyable.
That makes sense. Cooking after work and cooking on Saturday morning are not the same activity.
Exactly. After work, I want simple food. On weekends, I can try new recipes or make something slowly.
Pancakes.
Yes, like pancakes. Pancakes feel like weekend cooking, not weekday cooking.
Very true. Weekday pancakes would feel too ambitious for me.
Same. I would need a very special reason.
What do you enjoy cooking most?
I like making soups, simple pasta, and breakfast food. Soup is nice because you can put many things in one pot and let it cook slowly.
Soup is comforting. It feels like food and a warm blanket together.
That is a lovely way to say it.
Thank you. I become poetic when talking about food.
I have noticed.
I want to get better at cooking. Not fancy cooking, just everyday meals that taste good and do not take too long.
That is a very useful goal. You can start with a few simple dishes and repeat them until they feel easy.
That sounds realistic. Maybe pasta, stir-fried rice, soup, and one simple chicken dish.
That would already give you many dinner options.
True. Then I would not panic every evening at the fridge.
Exactly. A few basic meals can make daily life much easier.
Do you think learning to cook is hard?
It can feel hard at first, but it gets easier with practice. The hardest part is not the cooking itself. It is knowing what to buy, what to cook, and how to use the food before it goes bad.
That is exactly my problem. I can cook when someone tells me what to do, but planning the meal is harder.
Then start with simple meal plans. Choose 3 meals you like, buy ingredients for those meals, and keep some easy backup food at home.
Easy backup food, like pasta, eggs, rice, and frozen vegetables.
Yes, exactly. Those things can save you on tired evenings.
That is very practical. Maybe cooking is becoming one of my future hobbies.
It can be. And you already enjoy food, so that helps.
I enjoy eating more than cooking, but maybe that is a starting point.
It definitely is.
What about exercise? Do you have any exercise hobbies?
Mostly walking and gentle stretching. I do not love intense exercise, but I like moving my body in a way that feels comfortable.
That sounds healthy. I sometimes feel people talk about exercise like it must be painful to count.
Yes, but it does not have to be painful. Moving regularly is more important than doing something extreme once and then stopping.
That is true. I have tried extreme exercise plans, and they usually last about 3 days.
That is because they are too hard to keep. A small habit you can repeat is better.
Walking sounds like that. Simple, repeatable, and free.
Exactly. And you can do it alone or with someone else.
I like walking with someone because conversation makes the time pass quickly.
Me too. But walking alone can also be peaceful.
Yes, especially with music or a podcast.
Do you ever go hiking?
Not often. I like the idea of hiking, but I am not always prepared enough. I imagine a beautiful mountain walk, but then I remember shoes, water, snacks, weather, and planning.
Hiking does need more preparation than a normal walk.
Exactly. A normal walk says, "Come outside for 10 minutes." Hiking says, "Please respect nature and pack properly."
That is true. But short hikes can be lovely if you choose an easy trail.
Maybe we can try one someday. Nothing too difficult. I do not want to meet a hill that changes my life.
We can start with an easy trail. No life-changing hills.
Thank you. That sounds safe.
Do you like any social hobbies, like board games or group activities?
I like board games with friends, as long as the rules are not too complicated. If someone spends 30 minutes explaining rules before we start, I begin to lose hope.
I understand. Some board games feel like studying a small law book.
Exactly. I like games where you can learn as you play.
Same. I enjoy simple games because people can talk and laugh while playing.
Yes, the conversation is more important than winning for me.
That is a healthy attitude.
Most of the time. If I am very close to winning, I suddenly become more serious.
That is also very human.
What about you? Do you like board games?
Yes, but simple ones. I like games that bring people together. I do not like games that make everyone angry.
That is fair. Some games can damage friendships temporarily.
Exactly. I prefer friendly competition, not emotional damage.
Very wise. Maybe one weekend we can have a simple game night.
That sounds fun. Pancakes in the morning, game night in the evening. That might be too much excitement for one Saturday.
True. We should not overload the weekend.
Maybe another weekend then.
Good idea. We need some plans for the future, not everything at once.
Exactly. What hobby helps you relax the most?
Probably listening to podcasts while walking. It gives my mind something interesting, but my body is still moving. I do not feel stuck in one place.
That sounds really good. What kind of podcasts make you feel relaxed?
Usually conversations. I like hearing people talk about everyday things, funny stories, food, travel, or small life problems. It feels like friendly background company.
That sounds comforting. It is like being part of a conversation without needing to answer.
Exactly. Sometimes I do not want silence, but I also do not want to talk. Podcasts are perfect for that mood.
I understand that completely. Music is like that for me. It keeps me company without asking anything from me.
That is a beautiful way to describe music.
Thank you. I especially like soft music when I am cooking, cleaning, or getting ready for bed.
Music can change the feeling of a room.
It really can. The same kitchen feels different with calm music.
Maybe that is why restaurants play music. It changes the mood.
Yes, but it needs to be the right volume.
Absolutely. Too loud. And it becomes a problem.
Good background music should stay in the background.
Exactly. If I cannot hear the person across from me, the music has become the main character.
And that is not what we want at dinner.
Definitely not. Do you think hobbies can help people learn English?
Yes, absolutely. If someone enjoys a hobby, they can use English with that hobby. For example, they can watch cooking videos in English, listen to English podcasts, read simple books, or follow walking and travel channels.
That is a great idea. Learning feels easier when it connects to something you already enjoy.
Exactly. If English only feels like homework, people may get tired. But if English helps you enjoy your hobby, it becomes part of daily life.
That makes sense. Someone who likes cooking can learn words like chop, boil, stir, and taste without memorizing a boring list.
Yes, and someone who likes movies can learn natural phrases from simple scenes.
That is useful. Hobbies give language a real situation.
Exactly. Real situations help words stay in your memory.
Maybe that is why daily conversations are helpful too. They show language inside normal life.
Yes? You remember phrases better when you know when to use them.
Like, do you have any plans for the weekend? Or, what do you do in your free time?
Exactly. Those questions are simple, but very useful.
And the answers can be simple too. I like walking. I enjoy cooking. I usually watch movies.
Yes? Then you can add more detail if you want.
Like, I like walking because it helps me relax after work.
Perfect. That sounds natural and clear.
I feel like we accidentally created an English lesson.
We often do that.
That is true. Daily life keeps becoming educational.
Maybe because we talk too much.
Or because we are very wise.
Let's say both.
Fair enough. Are you tired now?
A little, but in a good way. Dinner, walking, and talking made the evening feel full.
I feel the same. I am ready to go home, but I am glad we walked first.
Me too. It was a nice way to end the evening.
Before we go, one last question. If you had a completely free day, with no work and no errands, what would you do?
I would wake up slowly, make a nice breakfast, go for a walk near the water, take some photos, read in a cafe, and cook a simple dinner at home. Nothing dramatic, just a peaceful day.
That sounds wonderful. Very Rose.
What about you?
I would sleep in, make coffee, maybe go for a walk, watch a movie, eat something good, and avoid checking my email completely.
That also sounds wonderful. Very Nick.
I think our perfect days are simple.
Yes. And that is not a bad thing.
Not at all. Simple can be beautiful when you actually enjoy it.
I agree. Now, let's head home before it gets too late.
Good idea. I have learned a lot about hobbies, food, and my need for better snack boundaries.
That is a productive evening.
It really is. Thanks for the lovely conversation, Rose.
Thank you too, Nick. I always enjoy talking with you.
Nick and Rose share their hobbies and free time habits. Next, they will have an evening conversation and say goodbye. Scene 13. Evening conversation and saying goodbye. Nick and Rose finish the evening with a calm conversation.
This has been a really nice evening. I feel tired now, but in a comfortable way.
Me too. It was a full day, but it ended nicely. Sometimes that makes a big difference.
I agree. The morning felt rushed, but the rest of the day slowly became better.
Yes, and I think we made good choices today. We checked the weather, bought groceries, cooked dinner, enjoyed a restaurant meal another day, and talked about simple things.
When you say it like that, it sounds like a very successful life documentary.
A very simple documentary, maybe. Nothing dramatic, just normal daily life.
Normal daily life can still be interesting. It has small problems, small wins, and many little decisions.
That is true. And sometimes those small decisions shape the whole day.
Like eating breakfast while sitting down instead of rushing with toast in one hand.
Exactly. That small choice made your morning feel better.
It really did. I think I need more small, calm moments in my day.
That sounds like a good goal. Not a huge life change, just a few calm moments.
Yes, because huge life changes make me nervous. Small changes feel possible.
Small changes are often easier to keep. You can build them slowly.
That is true. Today, I learned that I should sleep earlier, check the weather, plan breakfast, respect pasta, and put heavy grocery bags down.
That is a very useful list, even if it sounds a little strange.
It sounds strange, but it is honest. Most useful life advice is actually very simple.
I agree. Drink water, sleep enough, eat properly, be kind, and ask for help when you need it.
That is a strong list. It could help many people.
It could help us first.
Fair point. We should practice before teaching the world.
Exactly. So, what will you do when you get home tonight?
First, I will put my bag down properly, not just throw it on a chair. Then I will prepare my clothes for tomorrow, because I do not want another morning race.
That sounds very responsible. Are you also going to put your phone away before bed?
I want to say yes confidently, but I should be honest. I will try to put it on the table, not beside my pillow.
That is a good start. You do not need to be perfect tonight.
Thank you. I like realistic goals. If I say I will never scroll at night again, I will fail immediately.
Exactly. But if you say, I will put my phone away for 20 minutes before sleep, that feels possible.
That does feel possible. 20 minutes without my phone should not be too hard.
It may feel strange at first, but your mind might become calmer.
I hope so. Sometimes I feel tired, but my mind keeps jumping around because I looked at too many things online.
I know that feeling. That is why I like reading a few pages before sleeping. It gives my mind one quiet thing to focus on.
That sounds peaceful. Maybe I should read something simple tonight.
Yes, choose something easy. Do not choose a book that feels like homework.
Good advice. Bedtime is not the time to challenge my brain too much.
Exactly. At night, simple is better.
What about you? What will you do when you get home?
I will make a cup of tea, take a quick shower, and prepare my bag for tomorrow. Then I might read for a little while before sleeping.
That sounds like a very Rose evening. Calm, organized, and gentle.
I like calm evenings. They help me feel ready for the next day.
I understand that now. I used to think evenings were only for relaxing, but maybe they are also for making tomorrow easier.
Yes, but not too much planning, just enough to reduce morning stress.
That is the key, right? Enough planning, but not too much.
Exactly. If you plan too much, even your evening becomes stressful.
I have done that before. I start organizing one thing, then suddenly I am cleaning a cupboard at 11 at night.
That is not a good bedtime activity.
No, it is not. It feels productive for 10 minutes. Then it becomes a terrible decision.
Late night cleaning can be dangerous. You find things you are not emotionally ready to deal with.
Like old papers, random cables, and things you bought but never used.
Exactly. Those things should wait for daylight.
Agreed. Tonight I will only do 3 things: clothes, bag, phone away.
That is perfect. Simple and clear.
What time do you want to sleep tonight?
I would like to sleep by 10:30. I may not fall asleep immediately, but I want to be in bed by then.
That sounds healthy. I will try for 11, which is still better than midnight.
That is a good improvement. Start with 11, then maybe earlier later.
See, realistic goals again. You are good at this.
I think daily life works better when goals are kind.
Goals are kind. I like that idea.
If a goal makes you feel ashamed, you probably will not keep it for long.
That is true. But if a goal makes you feel supported, you might actually try again tomorrow.
Exactly. We need goals that help us, not goals that attack us.
That is surprisingly deep for a goodbye conversation.
Evening conversations can become deep because the day is almost over.
True. At night, people start thinking about life.
And tomorrow morning, people start thinking about coffee.
That is also true. Very true, actually.
Do you have coffee ready for tomorrow?
Let me think. Yes, we still have coffee at home, so tomorrow is safe.
Good. One less thing to worry about.
And I have bread, eggs, and fruit now. Breakfast is possible.
Excellent. Tomorrow morning already sounds better.
It does. Maybe I will make eggs again if I wake up early enough.
That would be nice. But if you only have toast and fruit, that is okay too.
Thank you for protecting me from unrealistic breakfast pressure.
You are welcome. Breakfast should help you, not stress you.
That is another gentle life rule.
We have many rules now.
Yes, but they are friendly rules.
Friendly rules are the only kind I like.
Same here. Do you need help carrying anything before we say goodbye?
No, thank you. My bag is light now, and I can manage.
Are you sure? I do not mind walking you a little further.
That is kind, but I am fine. My place is just around the corner.
All right. Message me when you get home, just so I know you arrived safely.
I will. You do the same when you get home.
I will. That is a good habit, especially in the evening.
Yes, it only takes a few seconds, but it makes people feel, it makes people feel safe and calm.
I understood what you meant. A quick message can bring peace of mind.
Exactly. I usually just write, home now, or I got home safely.
Simple and clear. I can do that.
Good. And do not start watching 10 videos when you get home.
I knew that reminder was coming.
I had to say it.
I will try my best. Maybe only one video, but a short one.
That sounds like the beginning of your usual problem.
You are right. No videos before bed. I will put my phone on the table and read something simple.
That sounds much better.
If I succeed, I will report tomorrow with great pride.
I look forward to hearing the report.
It will be called The Night Nick Put His Phone Away.
Very dramatic title.
It needs drama because the task is difficult.
Fair enough. I hope the story has a happy ending.
Me too. The happy ending is me sleeping before 11.
That would be excellent.
What about you? Do not stay up too late reading.
I will try not to. Sometimes one chapter becomes 3 chapters.
See? Books can be dangerous too.
True, but at least they are quiet.
Fair point. A quiet danger is still better than loud videos.
Exactly. All right, I should go this way now.
And I should go that way. Thank you for today, Rose. It was really nice spending time with you.
Thank you too, Nick. I enjoyed the conversations, the food, and the small daily adventures.
Small Daily Adventures is a good name for today.
It is. We did not do anything huge, but it still felt meaningful.
I agree. Sometimes a good day is just a collection of small good moments.
That is a lovely way to say it.
Thank you. I saved my best sentence for the end.
Very good timing.
Have a safe walk home, Rose.
Thank you, Nick. You too. Do not forget to message me when you arrive.
I will. And do not forget to message me too.
I will. Good night, Nick.
Good night, Rose. Sleep well.
You too. See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Have a peaceful evening.
Nick and Rose say goodbye after a simple, meaningful day. Now let's finish with a short message for you. Great job listening to today's daily English conversations. You heard English for mornings, meals, weather, work, shopping, directions, plans, restaurants, hobbies, and goodbyes. These are common situations in real daily life. You do not need perfect English to start speaking. You only need simple words, clear sentences, and regular practice. Listen to this video again when you have time. Try to notice useful expressions from Nick and Rose. Then use one new phrase in your own life. If this video helped you, please like and subscribe. Write this sentence in the comments. I practice English every day. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next lesson.